beautiful day it's turned out to be out here at Wild Horse Pass, and we've got another exciting day of off-road racing. So we're getting ready to get started. Before we get started and I hand the mic over to sing the national anthem, I want to remind everybody, get your phones out. Type in livetrackfeed.com on your social site, any one of them, Instagram, Facebook, or anything. Get your friends watching live right now, streaming on the internet. My man Jason up there, he's supplying the camera today. So make sure livetrackfeed.com is very predominantly displayed in your status line, and get your friends to watch what we got going on. Without any other further ado, let's get this show started. And this is Brittany. I ask that you all rise, take off your hats for the singing of the greatest song in the world that makes you proud to be an American.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, Brittany, who's proud to be an American. Let's get it rocking. It's time for the JR2s. Let's get this show started with the JR2s, and let's meet the drivers in this class. In car number 429, Orion Rodriguez. In car 448, Cohen Crawford. Mia Chapman out there in the pink motorsports car. She's wearing the number 1. 403, Cole Keats. 405, Mason Prater. And 412, Brandon Sorensen. And 435, Laura Lee Mercer. In the car, number 451, Chance Hugan. So stick around. The kids are getting ready to take the track, and we're going racing. Beautiful day out here today. I hope it stays like this all day. I love the wind. All right, indeed, my friend and man. Try it one more time. My man Brian just got done telling me 50-50 raffle today. We've given away as much as $400. So we're going to get ready to send the girls out there with the 50-50 raffle tickets. You guys buy into that. Also, part of the 50-50 raffle, we got the MTX Terminator box over here. 1,200 watts of pure power over here to give away in that raffle. So make sure the Super Sick girls, they're the official 50-50 raffle girls. And while you are at the Super Sick, make sure you get the Lucas Oil Off-Road Regional Series t-shirts, the official shirts. Got Brock Hager on it. Where's Brock Hager? Is he out here? Is he spotting for somebody? All right, well, Brock Hager on it and Corey Weller and everything, so make sure you get these shirts. I'm going to leave with one of those gray ones for sure. All right. Let's take this time while we're waiting for the cars to come out on the track. Let's talk about some of our Lucas Oil products. They're made right here in America and sold to the world, so make sure you come over here and check out the Lucas Oil display that we got over here with the drag boat that will be racing the same kind of boats here on the 24th or the 26th right here at Wild Horse Pass. Also, ADS Racing Shocks manufactures high-quality off-road racing shock and dampers. ADS Racing Shocks produce all components, assemble their shocks in-house, maintaining the high quality that they offer. ADS has a complete product line including smooth body, coilovers, bypass, air bypass, hybrid air, bump stops for UTV and all OEM shocks. Regardless of your suspension needs, ADS can accommodate and cater to any specific application. So you boys and girls want to learn how to go fast? You got a Chevrolet Silverado or an F-150 or even a Dodge, go over there and talk to the boys and they will get your car performing at ADS Racing Shocks. All right, the JR2 American Recycling, the JR2 trucks, trophy carts are now taking the track. And we're going to get them started here right away. You can see the pace vehicle out in front of these kids right here. Outstanding race yesterday. Here we go. Race, the second race of the weekend here. We'll see if we have a copy of yesterday's event. You can see the pink motorsport cars out there as well with Callie Kinsman and Mia Chapman. Cole Keats, and right next to him, Cohen Crawford. I like it, see? That's the way you're supposed to do it, right, Cohen Crawford? All right. They do the same thing with Ryan Rodriguez, so I love it. That's what off-road racing is about. Find your driver and get pretty loud for him. So the JR2 getting ready to get started. You'll see the pace vehicle pull off. We'll see if we'll take the green this time around. All right, Wild Horse Pass for good racing. The American Recycling JR2 race is on their way officially. Cole Keats out front early. Mia Chapman wearing that number 1 plate. It's a repeat of yesterday. Cole Keats taking the lead early. Mia Chapman having to work her way around Cole Keats. Mia Chapman, as you see, taking the same line she did yesterday. Can she make it stick and get around Cole Keats? Cole Keats, Mia Chapman, 2 wide going into the infield. Mia Chapman to the inside. Can she make it stick? Indeed, Mia Chapman. Pink Motorsports MTX Playcraft Trailers sponsored driver finds herself out front on the first lap. And Laura Lee Mercer, the other Pink Motorsports car out there now, sliding out in turn 1. But not the case for Mia Chapman. She's starting to extend her lead, but now we've got a new second place. Cohen Crawford now in second place. Got around Cole Keats. Out of Ryan Rodriguez sliding into the top 4. Laura Lee Mercer with the spin out. Can we get her back and refired and on the track? Indeed. But now this is where it comes into play. How does Mia Chapman navigate around Laura Lee? This is very critical in this form of racing. Mia Chapman to keep her lead extended here in this first half of the GR2 American Recycling class is going to have to navigate around teammate Laura Lee. And here you can see it happen. Will she get through it cleanly? Mia Chapman now overtaking Laura Lee to the inside. Mia Chapman with her fast line as she has found all day in the infield. In turn 3. Mia Chapman down the front straightaway, extending her lead over Cohen Crawford. It looks like teammates out front, but it's number 1, Mia Chapman, and Cohen Crawford in second place, Cole Keats, rounding out the top 3. And there you see it right there playing havoc, Laura Lee now. You just saw Cole Keats take advantage of the slip out. And now you find Cole Keats now in second place ahead of Cohen Crawford because of the lap driver. And the mandatory competition yellow comes out. You will see this all day today in this show. What this competition yellow does, as it'll bunch up the field so the rest of the competitors can have a chance here in the second half. So you don't have a runaway. Just like you saw, Mia Chapman running away from this field. The competition yellow halfway through the race. We stack them back up, and now it's a race to the finish. It's a dash to the end. When the yellow flag comes out, when everybody comes out, this is a mandatory caution. You will see this in all the classes here today at Wild Horse Pass. And the top 3 drivers here, we'll get to talk to them on the Federal Motorsports podium today, which I do got to say, this new podium, mighty snazzy here. Awesomeness. The boys and girls at Lucas Oil hooked us up with that. Awesome stuff here. The Federal Motorsports podium. Can Mia Chapman get on top of it? Wild Horse Pass, we're going racing. Mia Chapman cleanly into turn 1 with a little bump from Cole Keats. Mia Chapman, though, able to maintain her momentum and get away from Cole Keats. Can she stay out front? Cole Keats is hungry. Cole Keats, can he get around that number 1 plate of Mia Chapman? Laura Lee still having problems here in turn 3. But no problems for Mia Chapman right now, showing these boys the short way around the track. But make no mistake about it, Cole Keats and Cohen Crawford could be there to pick up the ticket if Mia Chapman slides out. Cole Keats aggressively going into turn number 2. Cole Keats holding on to that second place. Can Cohen Crawford answer his question? I'm right there, my friend. Cole Keats' body showing some rubbing going on. His body's dismounting from the cart. Can it hold on the whole race? Just a few more laps. Laura Lee Mercer. Can Laura Lee get through turn number 3 without spinning out this time? Mia Chapman with at least 2 more laps to go. And Mason Prater now right behind Orion Rodriguez. Mason Prater getting on the box yesterday. Looking like he's going to have to settle for 5th place here on this one. But the driver of this race right now, she's wearing the number 1 plate. She is a racer, true and true. It is now Mia Chapman coming around to take the white flag this time around. Can Cole Keats pick it up on this last lap? We'll find out right here. Mia Chapman, if she stays solid, she's going to be your winner on this white flag. Mia Chapman, 3 more corners to navigate, and she's on top of the podium for the 2nd time this weekend. Wild Horse Pass, get on your feet, make some noise for Mia Chapman taking the yellow cap checkered flag. We'll talk with her when we come around. Cole Keats, 2nd place with that body barely hanging on, and Cohen Crawford heading off the top 3. We'll talk to the drivers when we come back. Sit here with Cole Mamer. Cole, tell us who you're spotting for out there.
I have a full-time job this year with Cole Keats. I'm working with him in the mod carts and the J2, and he's looking really good. At the beginning, he hit that big old rock out there, and he said he couldn't turn left. I might just throw it off into the corner and hope for the best. So he was doing really good out there, and we just got to find some straight momentum and catch that pink car up there in front.
Well, dude, he's very lucky to have a spotter like you. You're no stranger to the carts there. You can see Mom right there definitely saying thank you to you. Spotting, in my opinion, almost equally as important as driving.
Oh, yeah, even in the pro light, because you could barely see anything in that track, and your spotter really helps you out when someone's there or something. And luckily, me and Cole, we drive really alike, so I'm able to click with them, and I'm working with a family, and they're helping me out with a sponsorship this year in the pro light, and I can't thank them enough. And Cole is driving his wheels off his mod cart again, and we went to Glen Helen, and I just drive it off in the turn 2 wide open, and he did it, so he's doing really good.
Awesome. Well, let's go here and talk to the drivers right now. That's Cole Mamer. Everybody will see him here later on today in the pro light. Wanted to talk to him about it. Hi, Mia. Congratulations, honey. Oh, I love this girl right here. Big fan of Pink Motorsports. Oh, wait for the other drivers to get up here. Cole Keats, look at he's hey, you guys are doing really, I like it. All right, and trophies are coming, so get out the way here. All right. We're going to come down here and talk with Cohen Crawford right now, man. What's going on? You're on the box again today. Awesome stuff out there. What was going on from your vantage point?
A lot.
A lot. He said, I had my hands full. How is it like racing against these two right here? Mia Chapman, as you know, very competitive out there.
It's very hard. They're very fast.
All right. Well, you're definitely on the podium. You got a list of people you want to say thank you to. Is that right?
I don't thank PCW, my family, friends, and Lucas Oil for putting this show on.
All right. Well, there you have it. Cohen Crawford, everybody, make some noise. All right. You heard Mamer talking about him. Cole Mamer over here. Your body was falling off there, but man, I heard you hit a rock and had some issues there with the car. Tell us what was going on.
I just hit the rock when I was by me, and then it got stuck in my steering, and so I raced it out, and then I couldn't steer it anymore once I got there, and then I finally kicked it out when I was sitting there.
Well, you did it just like a real racer. You still made it here to second place right behind Mia, so that must feel pretty good.
Yeah, it feels great.
All right, who do you want to thank?
Aspen Trailers, Peters and Cates, Cole and Steve Mamer for spotting for me all this weekend. Everybody who supports me, my family, and my friends.
Well, there you have it. All right, one more time for Cole Keats, everybody. Second place. No stranger to talking to me, Mia Chapman. It's good to have you out of the car now, not racing to the next class. But, man, it's still no stranger to this place. First place, you got to feel pretty good. You're having a strong opening weekend.
Yeah, I mean, on the start, I started right behind him, and I just kind of had patience and watched his lines. And luckily, I could make that outside-inside move, and it made it stuck.
And it worked out. A repeat of yesterday.
Yep.
All right, good girl. You got a lot of people. You got a lot of new stuff. I'm digging the new outfits, by the way, with the MTX audio. You got to be pretty proud about having them on board this year.
Yeah, they're doing so much for us this year. They just came on board, but they've done a lot, so it's good to have them on board. And I wouldn't be able to race without all my friends and family that support me. And Action Sports Canopies, Allied Fire Co., Muzzy's Performance, R&R Steel, K1 Race Gear, Maximus Oils, R2C Race Products, GMZ looking at him, GMZ Products, Fiberworks, and Off-Road Vixen.
Mia Chapman, you have just become one of the best people to interview. I'm getting out of the way. There you go. You can hear from the crowd response that you definitely just gave a very good interview right there. Bunch in there. I'm going to get out of the way with pictures. Why I got you all here, make sure you make it to the Super Sick booth and get your 50/50 raffle tickets. You can win this MTX Terminator box and subs right here. So definitely get over there and sign up. I think last race we gave away $250, $300, something around there. So make sure you get over here and get signed up, man, and the proceeds going the injured racers. So there you have it. So make sure you get over here to the Super Sick and get your 50/50 raffle tickets. And next up on the track, the JR1s will take the track. And we'll meet the drivers here in a second. Let's meet the drivers of the JR1 class in the car number 264. That's Reagan Wilkins. Landon Combs in the 226, or it could be Coombs, I'm sorry. The 254 of Luke Knupp with that beautiful painted Arizona car. Callie Kinsman, the champ of this class, in the number 1. Brody Michael in 297. Car 296, driven by Jackson Steele. And 214, Kylie Cabot will end off this field of JR1s. You know, I can hear the crowd. I better make sure I pay attention to this race. I was over here on the podium too long. All right, turn 1. I'll see who that is over. It's a green car. I have to get my slip in here, make sure I got this driver correct. That will definitely bring out the full course caution right now while we get that car back over on the wheels, make sure the driver is okay. Yeah, they're rolling the car over, so there can't be too much damage done to the kid inside. You can see Carl and all the crew here doing a great job out here at Wild Horse Pass to make sure that the drivers are safe. So we might get a refire here and get that cart back into the race. And I still don't see who it is. I'm sure somebody will let me know here in a second. It was Brody Michaels? All right, Brody Michaels is what I was just told. And Brody seems to be okay. Back on the track. Rolled over. Back up front, though, 264. Reagan Wilkins. And Luke Knupp right there with Callie Kinsman rounding off the top 3. So we'll see how this JR1 shapes up. Will I talk with Callie Kinsman again? Callie injured in this race, so she's driving a race injured. We'll see if she can get that Pink Motorsports #1 car out front of Reagan Wilkins. And Luke Knupp, though, very, very tough and fierce competitor out there in the number 254 Arizona painted car. So we'll see how this shapes up when we take the green flag this time around. All right, we're going to let these kids go around one more time before we take the yellow or the green flag. All right, that's what I just heard. 97 gets to the spot back here. As long as he didn't have to go to the hot pit on the first lap, if you get turned over like that, you can get your spot back. And on the first lap again, if you didn't make it back into the hot pit. So Brody will get back right there, right next to Reagan Wilkins. So Luke Knupp and Callie Kinsman now. Got to move over to let this up. We'll take the green flag this time around. Wild Horse Pass. Who's it going to be into turn 1? Can Reagan Wilkins hold on? There's some rubbing going on already to take the green flag. Reagan Wilkins not going to give up that spot, but Luke Knupp going to take advantage of that rubbing. 3 wide into turn 1. Callie Kinsman down to the inside for the lead. Luke Knupp to the outside coming into the infield. The MTX Playcraft Trailers Pink Motorsports #1 plate of Callie Kinsman out front of this field once again, where she is no stranger. Well, we have a double Pink Motorsports podium here from JR2 and JR1. If anybody's going to get it done, Callie Kinsman is the one. Luke Knupp, though, he has the skill, what it takes to get around Callie Kinsman. We got a race on our hands. I hear some woes. We got, again, Brody with some issues getting here into the turn 3. Got it worked out, though. Not even going to bring out the local caution. Everybody threaded through. Callie Kinsman now getting challenged from Luke Knupp. Luke Knupp to the outside, but Callie Kinsman with the drive to the inside into turn 1. All right. Callie Kinsman now get a challenge from Luke Knupp. Luke Knupp to the outside coming into the infield. And now indeed Callie Kinsman getting passed by Luke Knupp. Luke Knupp getting it together and finding the faster line around the track, dealing with the left rider. Can Luke Knupp hold on to take the yellow cab checkered flag in this JR1 event? The second day of racing of the first weekend of the 2015 race series. Luke Knupp now starting to pull away from Callie Kinsman. As I stated earlier, I told you Luke Knupp, he has what it takes to get around Callie Kinsman, and he's getting the job done. And Callie Kinsman now going to have to find a line to get back up there to challenge for first place. Reagan Wilkins, she will round off the top 3. But right now, Luke Knupp taking over that first place and now walking away from Callie Kinsman. Luke Knupp with a first finish here on the first weekend race. He should be pretty ecstatic about that if we get to talk to him on the Federal Motorsports podium. Mandatory caution coming out right now. We'll bunch him up again. Will Luke Knupp be able to hold off Callie Kinsman? Or will he repeat in the second half what he was able to do right now? We'll find out. We're going to bunch him up this time, and we'll bring out the pace vehicle. So top 3, Reagan Wilkins in that third spot. Callie Kinsman of Pink Motorsports MTX Playcraft Trailers. Can Callie get around a hard-charging Luke Knupp? And Luke Knupp, putting it all together, finds himself out front of this field. All right, we're going to try to bunch up this field. We'll let them go around one more time. Give the rest of the field an opportunity. That's what the competition yellow is for. To try to give a fair race so there's not a runaway. We'll see this how this shapes up here in this second half of the JR1 class. These kids no older than 15 years old. In fact, I believe there's drivers in this field as young as 11. right. We're back at race, and they're taking the green. Can Luke Canup, nice to meet you. Can Luke Canup get or nice to see you again, actually, I should say. Can Luke Canup hold off the hard charging? Oh, what do we got here? All right, just making sure we're still green. I saw the pace vehicle, so I was wondering if there was another accident I missed, but no, indeed. Luke Canup out in front of Callie Kinsman. And Reagan Wilkins rounding out the top three in this second half. Will Luke Canup hold on and take the yellow cab checkered flag and just stand on top of this podium here on this second race of this weekend? Callie Kinsman, I know she's very competitive, and if she's not happy with her performance, when I interview her today, she'll be a little upset with that. She's very passionate about her racing. Oh, there you go. Luke Canup extending his lead. So exactly what I was talking about. We'll talk with these three if they stay in this order. And if I know all three of these drivers, as long as they don't make a mistake from here, this is where they're going to probably end up. Three very competitive, very closely matched drivers right here. This is the field of JR1s, and they are the veterans. Luke Canup, Callie Kinsman, a definite veteran of this field. As you can see, she has earned the number one plate. And she is the 2014 champion of JR1. Brody getting a little sideways coming into the infield, but able to recover quickly. Brody looking like he's having some hard times keeping that back end. Might have a shock problem. Maybe the rollover in turn one caused some problems with that car. That car could be injured. But Luke Canup checking out and just driving his own race to the yellow cab checkered flag. And this is getting pretty tricky right here. Luke Canup going to have to deal with a lap driver, Kylie Cavett. Luke Canup, though, able to get through cleanly. Can the second and third place get past the lapped driver as cleanly? This could make a big difference in where you finish in the race. So coming down the front straightaway with the white flag flying, Luke Canup is going to be on top of the box if it finishes exactly where we're at. Or will Luke Canup hold on long enough so Callie Kinsman will not be there to pick up that ticket? Luke Canup, 2 more turns to navigate, and he's on top of the Federal Motorsports podium. A wild horse pass coming around to take the yellow cap checkered flag and make some noise for Luke Canup finishing first place. Callie Kinsman and the MTX Playcraft Trailers Pink Motorsports trophy card taking second. At car number 264, Reagan Wilkins will round off the top 3. We'll talk to the drivers when we come back. right, everybody. We're going to talk with these kids coming up here. I'm going to talk with Reagan Wilkins first. So we'll get the that's okay. You can say that. Heck yeah. We'll wait for Callie Kinsman. You know what? While we're waiting for Callie, Reagan, come on over here, sweetheart. Let's come over here and I'll give you your interview while we're waiting for Callie. Man, you've had a good weekend. You've been on the podium twice this weekend. You get to talk to me. That feels pretty good. Good weekend, huh, for the first race?
Yeah.
You got to feel pretty good right now. You got to look at that smile. Check that out. That is as genuine as it gets right there. You are awesome. I need a high five from you. Man, tell us what it was like there from your seat.
Hard.
Yeah. What was the hardest thing out there? Did you have the power? What were you lacking there? What was going on?
Power. I was just trying to get by Callie, but I didn't.
Well, you know what? You did awesome. It was a very exciting race. You want to thank some people?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, Steel Racing, PCW Racing, PCI Radios, and all my friends.
Reagan Wilkins, everybody, third place. She did a great job there battling this out. Well. I see. I can already tell by your look. Hey, but that's all right. You're injured this weekend. You still got onto the podium here, doing a great job out here. What was going on out there?
Well, I just had a little bit of trouble with my car, just battling with Luke and Reagan to get onto the podium.
You still looked good, man. You're consistent. You are the class champ, and it shows right there. You know, you're going to have some good weekends and some off weekends. But, hey, you got a new sponsor this year. You're looking good. Everything's coming together.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad, my grandpa, my grandma, all my friends, all my family, MTX Audio, Off-Road Vixens, Pink Motorsports, Playcraft Trailers, and everyone who comes out here to support.
Callie, you are awesome. You are a true champion. Second place here, Callie Kinsman from Pink Motorsports. And Luke Knupp, I got to tell you, man, you are just killing it this week, and you got to feel real good. Wasn't an easy win, but you are on top of the podium.
Yeah.
Yeah? Feel pretty good?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you like chocolate?
Yeah.
No, he was more excited about the chocolate question. Well, right on, man. I'm loving the new gear. As I told you, you're looking good this year. And what a way to start with a win here on Sunday. Who do you want to thank?
KC Highlights, Luke Knupp Racing, my mom, my dad, Brock Dickerson for the awesome cart, and Fodra Motorsports, PCI, Kevin McMullen, and Pink Motorsports.
Awesome stuff right there. Your winner of the JR1 class, Luke Knupp. Let me get out of the way, everybody, here so you can definitely take some pictures. I love these kids. I tell you what, becoming the announcer here at Arizona Short Course Championship Series by Lucas Oil, the Regional Off-Road Series, I feel very close connected to these kids as well. I've been able to watch them this whole time and being the announcer, and I've grown pretty fond of them. There you go, and you can see the shenanigans that these kids do. I think we're doing a shakedown right here. I do believe that's, let's see who it is as it comes around. It looks like Jeff Hoffman. And don't forget to get signed up for the 50-50. Yes, indeed, that is Jeff Hoffman. Probably had something had to go shake down and make sure it was right before the main event here on this Sunday day of racing in the Pro Light class. And as you just saw, that is the big V8 and the Pro Lights now, and that will be our fastest vehicles out here this weekend. Let's talk more about our sponsors here. The Tilt to Kill Pub Eatery of Tempe, where the good times are always on tap. I know my man Steve here, he loves Tilt to Kilt. We go there pretty frequently. In fact, he's actually a maintenance man at the one up in Paradise Valley. So we're very fond of Tilt to Kilt Pub and Eatery, so make sure you make your way down to the Tempe location, Tilt to Kilt Pub and Eatery, where the good times are always on tap. Big O Tires, Tempe and Scottsdale. You know my man Adam Grunder. Adam's out here. He'll be racing an unlimited UTV this weekend, and hopefully he can get back on the podium, and we'll talk with Adam Grunder. Sponsoring us out here, Big O Tires. Go see Adam Grunder. Let's take this opportunity to talk more about our sponsors here. Without their help out here at these weekend events, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. Just like ADS Racing Shocks, they manufacture high-quality off-road racing shocks and dampers. ADS produce all components and assemble their shocks in-house, maintaining the high standard of quality that ADS has brought you. ADS has a complete product line including smooth body, coilover, bypass, air bypass, hybrid air, bump stops for your UTV and OEM shocks. Regardless of your suspension needs, ADS can accommodate and cater to any specific application. Go check him out. Brian Turner, right behind the bleachers today, and he can get you tuned up and ready to go. So go talk to the folks over at ADS. I want to remind everybody about the 50-50 raffle. Get it, the more people that get signed up for the 50-50 raffle, the more money you have a chance of winning. And while you're over here at the Super Sick booth, check out their hot product line. And while you're over here, you got to check out the Lucas Oil Regional T-shirts over here, the official T-shirts out here for this weekend, the 2015 Lucas Oil Regional Off-Road Racing Series. And it tells you right on the shirt, real backroots racing. They got it in blue and gray. I love them both. The problem is, I can't make up my mind if I want a blue one or a gray one. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to leave with both of them. That's right. Got to have one. They got hats and everything over here, so make sure you get over here and buy the official swag of Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. All right, Dragonfire Racing, let's get into this class right here. This is the Unlimited UTVs and Stock Razor 1000cc class brought to you by Dragonfire Racing. Production 1000s, there you go. I was getting close. We'll get it done before the end of the day. But, all right, let's see who's in this field. Let's meet the drivers. In the Unlimited class, Hans Buggy out there in the green car that you'll see out there, done the Dragonfire car. Adam Grunder in the 635 Big O Tires. You already got it. In the Big O Tires car, and taking the first lineup of the stock production 1000 class. Did I get it? There you go. George 99 is over. All right, the Santana Ford Pace vehicle going to bring this large field around time. We'll see how this shapes up. Can Hans Waggy hold off a hard-charging Adam Grunder from the Big O Tires sponsored car and stay in front? And we'll see if we have a repeat of yesterday. Sit tight. One more lap to go, and we're going green. All right, let's see if we're going green this time around. Santan Ford Pace Truck, the official Pace Truck. Can Hanswagi get back out in front of Adam Grunder, or will Adam Grunder today, did he find a little time in his car? Did he pick up a second or two, and can he be out in front of the unlimited UTVs? And George Hamill, with hard luck yesterday, but you can see him up here on the pole. He will see if we get it. He can get it done. And we're going green. This field of cars very cleanly into turn one. Tim Jones making sure these cars get through cleanly. Awesome. And you can see Robert Van Beekem now taking the lead early down the back straightaway over the two unlimited cars of Hanswagi and Adam Grunder, showing you these production 1000cc stock machines are still competitive in an unlimited fashion. Hanswagi now putting inside in to Robert Van Beekem. Robert Van Beekem, a Muzzy-sponsored driver in this 1000 production class. And Adam Grunder with his hands full. Adam Grunder and Hanswagi. Adam Grunder, the only driver. Oh, 2 or 3 drivers now going into the inside. Can Adam Grunder make it work for him and pick up a position as they go 3 wide out of the first jump? Bobby Van Beekem got sitting pretty right now in the front of this field. And get a challenge. That's what I was looking for. Tyler Avalar in the 958 car. Thank you, Tim Jones. And I believe it's Tyler because it says William here, but he said he liked to be called Tyler. So I think, if I got it right, in the 958. All right. So Tyler Avalar now chasing down Bobby Van Beekem. He's in second place firmly. And they're going to have to run a smooth race. Tyler on the outside. Tyler right now trying to get around Bobby Van Beekem. He's making a charge. They bump going into turn one. This is a race. Bobby Van Beekem has got to be feeling that competition right in the seat of his pants right there as Tyler with a hard charge into turn one. Can he get around Bobby Van Beekem, or will Bobby Van Beekem hold him off? Hanswagi, front row seat of the battle going on inside him. Tyler bicycles going into turn 3. Adam Grunder doesn't have anything to give Hanswagi. He's going to have to settle for second place. If there's no mistakes, this is the way it'll end up. But Bobby Van Beekem right now got a big battle behind him, and it definitely has his hands full with Tyler Avalar. And Trisha Wright doing a great job in the top 3 of the 1000cc production class. Bobby Van Beekem a little squirrely over the ski jump, coming into turn 3 on the bicycle as well, lifting up the rear tire, getting maximum traction. Can that be a suspension issue, or is that the way he pulls it? Tyler Avalar now getting passed by Hanswagi. Hanswagi finding a little quicker line into turn 4. And Jessie Anderson now going to have her hands full once this raging field comes up behind her. Can this lap driver make a difference? Jessie doing a great job going to the outside of turn 1. Hanswagi to the inside of Bobby Van Beekem. Van Beekem first over the ski jump, followed quickly by Hanswagi. Tyler Avalar again into turn 3, trying to chase down Robert Van Beekem. Adam Grunder right now sitting 4th in the field, 2nd place in his class. And the mandatory yellow comes out for this highly competitive field of UTVs, unlimited UTVs, and 1000cc production UTVs. They're brought to you by DragonFireRacing.com. DragonFireRacing.com. Make sure you go check everything out. I understand now they're a wholesaler, so that has all the parts that you need to make your UTV perform just like the cars you're watching out on this track right now. Also, you've seen him here today. We've talked to a lot of the drivers. Muzzy is out here, and that's right, Bobby Van Beekum. He's a Muzzy-sponsored car. And also Hans Waggy, he gets help from Muzzy. And these cars, as you can see, are leading this pack, first and second respectively. Santan Ford F-150 Pace Truck taking this field around to the green flag. All right, the Santan Ford Pace Truck will pull off at this time. We're going to go green here. Who's it going to be? Can Bobby Van Beekum hold off this hard-charging field, or will we have a lead change? Wild Horse Pass. We're going racing. Hans Waggy trying to get around Bobby Van Beekum. Bobby Van Beekum getting a little squirrely into turn one as he goes to the inside. Adam Grunder taking advantage of this restart and trying to get back up and give Hans Waggy a battle. Hans Waggy laid on the brakes into turn three. Tyler Avalar, can he pick up a position and get around Trisha Wright? Oh, Trisha Wright right now where she was at yesterday in second place, giving Adam Grunder a bumper into turn three. I can just hear what's going on in Adam Grunder's head right now going into turn three and getting a bumper from Trisha Wright. But Bobby Van Beekum out front. And look at this. He's starting to extend his lead over the second place car, the 907 of Trisha Wright. Can Trisha Wright hold off Tyler? Or will Tyler get back up front and give a challenge to Bobby Van Beekum? All right, back to racing. Bobby Van Beekum out front, extending his lead. Hans Waggy in an unlimited car. Getting taken to school from a stock 1000cc production class UTV. But I'll bet you the driver's skill there has a little bit to do with that. Bobby Van Beekum used to race the unlimited class, but now he is making a changeover to the stock production class. At George Hamill with some issues. Normally I get to talk to George Hamill. He's a very fierce competitor. But it looks like he's had a gremlin all weekend in the Supercut sponsored Wolfpack production class UTV. But he's definitely a dear friend out here to the off-road racing community, so I'll definitely get George Hamill some mic time. I love that man. Talked with him yesterday. Hans Waggy, the only person he's really got to worry about is behind him, Adam Grunder. Adam Grunder taking the 2014 year off, but still came here, the Big O Tires sponsored car. He was the reigning champion of 2013. And with that, he decided to go pavement racing. Bought himself an awesome S10, started racing on the pavement, but he's back out here to dial it up in off-road racing. White flag out for this field. Is there going to be any position changes? We'll find out right now. Bobby Van Beekum with just one more lap to go. Can he hold on to his lead in this production 1000cc Dragonfire UTV class? Hans walking to the inside in turn 3. Adam Grunder trying to pick up some time to get on the back of Hans Woggy with only 2 turns left to navigate. Bobby Van Beekum almost wire to wire. White flag out for the rest of the field. Wild Horse pass. Bobby Van Beekum and Hans Woggy. Adam Grunder, second place in the production class. Trisha Wright. And rounding off the top 3, Tyler Avalar. And we'll talk to the drivers when we come back. All right, we'll talk to the drivers here in a second on the Federal Motorsports podium right here. Pretty excited now that I'm getting you all over here. Make sure you get over here to the SS booth. Get your official license stuff right here. Get all the official stuff from Lucas Oil Regionals right here. Also, while you are talking to the Super Sick girls, get your 50-50 raffle ticket, man. I can't stress that enough because 2 reasons. Number 1, you can win this awesome Terminator box here brought to you by MTX. They brought it down here to donate it into the raffle. So you can win that one. But, man, more importantly, you can win a few $100. Like last time, we had it as high as almost $400 at one time. So get over here. The more tickets you buy, the better your chances and the bigger the pot. So get on over. We'll talk to these. We'll talk to the stock ones first. So we'll come on up here. In the Federal Motorsports podium. Tyler, we'll talk with you first while they're getting their things. Man, Tyler, you looked good. Repeat of yesterday. We're talking to you again, but second place there for a little bit, and you were trying to wheel in. Bobby, tell us what was going on out there in your car.
You know, today my car was running really good. I don't know. Today was a good day. I was on this guy's butt for most of the race. Then I had third overall, second in the class, and then the restart just killed me.
Well, visually spectacular from out here. It was an awesome race. A lot of stuff going on out there. But once Bobby got up front, down he went, and away he went. Yeah, there you go. Hey, jump around. Jump around. Look, dude, look at that. That's all right. But pretty good. So, but you got some people to thank. Who got you here?
Absolutely. I want to thank my dad, my grandparents, Podium Motorsports, Polaris, Assault Industries, Method Race Wheels, GVC Tires, just everyone that has got me out here, ASCC, for putting this show on. And
well, you're definitely awesome. Tyler Avalar, everybody, here you go. I'm getting out of the way for the check. Look at that. The checks are coming. You got to love that. How do I get right in the middle of the checks? All right. The wind's kind of crazy. Trisha, we get to talk to you again. Look at this. This is like deja vu much. All right. Trisha, man, you are, you know, I watch you walk around the track and stuff. I see your attitude pretty aggressive, man. But you know what? You are really aggressive out on the track, girl. Look at you, second place again. Well, how does that feel?
It feels good. I want to be on the podium more.
That's good. Look at that. Again, did you see the smile earlier? Look at this smile. That is a real smile. That's got to feel pretty good. How long have you been off-roading?
This is going to be my 4th year. I did 1 year in Junior 2, 2 seasons in the mod, and this is my 1st season in Spencer.
Must feel pretty good, man. Who do you want to thank today?
I want to thank my parents, Jimmy. My family came out this weekend, GMZ, Joe Chapman, Muzzy, Walker Evans, Bobby for the axles. I broke the axles in qualifying, so he gave me those.
Well, he's not going to beat you in the pits. He's going to try to beat you out on the track. But so you're telling me you used his parts to get here second behind him. Is that right?
Yeah.
You guys are an awesome field. Trisha Wright, everybody in second place. No stranger to the me talking to this man, though. I could talk to this man all day and all year, and you know what? I probably am going to talk to you all year. First place, Bobby Van Beekum, everybody. You are doing an awesome job. Pretty much wire to wire this time, though.
Yeah, just don't ask me how long I've been doing this. I say that because, unfortunately, between Dan Kelly and I, we've been doing this since 2004, so a long time, guys.
Dan Kelly's over there. Please don't ask him that. He's over there.
He's got a lot more gray hair than I do. So, first of all, I got to thank Dan. He was a great spotter through the whole thing. It was actually, he was able to keep me up in front, and Hans was just on our butt, and Tyler was on the beginning, and we just kind of kept some front blocks going on, as much as we could. And the track came around to us on the tires, and we were able to just get on through there, So I got to really thank Muzzy for being here for us, and XMF, Jimmy from XMF, Max's Tire, and Walker Evans shocks. Without them shocks, you guys have no idea. These razors are just unbelievable, these shocks that we have on there. So, and Dragonfire Racing for all they've done for us this year. It's been a great for them. Thanks, guys.
All right, the Dragonfire class, as you just heard, I'm getting out of the way for pictures. Squeeze together, you guys. A great class out here in the 1000cc stock production class, brought to you by Dragonfire Racing. We're going to get the 2 unlimited drivers up here, and we'll talk with them. There you go. Tyler getting another picture. That's right. You're on top of the Fodwell Motorsports podium. You better get some pictures. So, all right, let's talk to these two over here. We'll give them their awards for this second day of racing. We'll talk with Adam Grunder here first. And Hans Buggy gets another hat to add to his collection. Let me talk with Adam here, Hans, and we'll get to you. Man, Adam, back to racing. You took a break. You got into asphalt racing. How does it feel to be back here on the dirt?
Oh, it feels good. A lot more physical. I believe it. It's a lot of fun racing Hans and Bobby and all those guys are really fast.
You're actually a little winded.
Yeah, I am a little winded. And I'm big for the car. I want to thank Weller, Muzzy, Rob's here. It's kind of cool. Hans for being a great competitor, Bobby. All the fans, ASCC putting on a great show. It's awesome. And my wife and kids showed up having a great day.
Better say thanks to the wife and kids. You got it. Adam Gruder, everybody, Big O Tire sponsor, my man. You guys love him. You guys have always said, here, you guys brothers? No, he's not his brother. That's his brother right there. Hans Buggy, man, you're looking good out there. I'm Bobby Van Beekum in the Production 1000, man. He got around you, but you're still out front in this Unlimited. And, Bobby's not in the Unlimited anymore. Adam was out of there for a little bit, but here you are on top of the podium.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they should just let us race all together. It seems like a pretty close class to me, but
I say go for it. I agree.
Want to definitely thank Muzzy's. Rob's here. He makes the best motors anywhere. Dragonfire Racing, the car is awesome. ITP tires, these new ones are just let me be perfect in all the corners, except when Bob's blocking me, then it slows me down. But Adam, my buddy, man, I love racing against him. He's such an awesome dude. Tim and everyone, Lucas Oil, for putting all this on. It's so much fun. I was stressing earlier trying to get my car done. I'm so glad it ran the whole time. It was so much fun.
Well, dude, I'm definitely proud of you, and you're on top right now. I'm going to get out of the way for the pictures. You guys squeeze together. Big round of applause one more time for these two unlimited drivers. I can't stress enough. Get over there and get the 50-50 raffle, man. Let's get some money in that thing. Let's give away a lot of money. And sorry about that. Absolutely. So there you go. The Dragonfire UTV production and unlimited class is in the history books for the second day of racing out here at Wild Horse Pass. DragonfireRacing.com. Make sure you guys check it out. DragonfireRacing.com. All right. The limited buggies and desert buggies. I made a mistake here on this one yesterday. So hopefully as today I will not make a mistake here on this class. And I do believe the Federal Motorsports limited buggy and desert buggy class. What are we doing? Are we throwing out some stuff? How many people out there want some cool swag? Let me hear you get loud. All right, this young lady right here from Monster is going to start throwing you out there. She's not going to throw it if you don't get loud, though. No, come on, we're off-road racers. I said get loud. Come on, off-road racers. And back to the track. This Federal Motorsports Limited buggy, we're going green. And let's meet the drivers. In this class, in the number 384, buggy is Brock Dickerson. Weston Shuck out there in the 314. Krista Smith in the 321. 327 driven by Tyler Wood, making the changeover into the buggies. 357 Will Ving and Ray Miranda in the Hayabusa Power. I don't see Ray Miranda out there, so Ray Miranda, no show here for Sunday's show. So you're watching it. These are all limited buggies bunched into one, and I'll let you know who gets on here. I made a mistake yesterday. We gave Krista Smith second place. Totally my mistake. But we'll see how this field shapes up right now. Weston Shuck out front. Brock Dickerson lifting a wheel, losing some time in turn one, opening the door for Tyler Wood. Tyler Wood taking advantage of a very uncharacteristic mistake by Brock Dickerson. Krista Smith, though, not going away easy. She's right on the back of young Brock Dickerson. Krista Smith, one of the veterans in this class, a very competitive young lady who just keeps getting better and better every time she gets in the car. Krista Smith now side by side. Brock Dickerson going into turn one. Brock Dickerson block passing her. But Krista holding on and now side by side down the back straightaway. Weston Shuck out over the ski jump out front. And let's see if he can hold off the advances of young Taylor Wood, sorry. A lot of Tylers and Taylors out here, and JRs and but Weston Shuck right now out front. Weston enjoying the clean air on this beautiful day out here at Wild Horse Pass Motorsports Complex. Weston Shuck, unchallenged for the lead. Can he stay there? We'll see what happens on the mandatory yellow. Or is Taylor Wood kicking back, playing it smart? The Federal Motorsports Limited Buggy class. Krista Smith now looking like she's going backwards. We'll see how that shapes up. Brock Dickerson in the 384 car rounding off the top three. And there you have it, the halfway point. The mandatory yellow out for the Federal Motorsports Limited Buggy class. The Santan Ford chase truck will come pick up this field. Or pace truck. I always call it a chase truck like from Desert Racing. But I got to say it's a pace truck. So Santan Ford pace truck taking the field this time. Man, I don't want to interrupt the Solify that you're playing right now. I love this song that you're playing, Real. I love it. All right, the Santan Ford pace truck pulling off. We're going to go green. Who's it going to be? Ken Weston hold off Taylor. Brock Dickerson pulling aside as long as he doesn't pass into turn one. And he gave him a spot back, so there you have it. Brock Dickerson, no stranger to this form of racing. He knows what's up with the commitment cones. And you see a perfect start right there. Krista Smith taking advantage of a bobble. Weston Shuck into turn three. And are we down a car? What happened here? Yes, we are. Brock Dickerson must have had a slip out in turn two. Will Brock Dickerson be able to make up the time and get back in the mix? So Krista Smith now find herself on the podium if she gets up here. And just gets that car across the finish line. We'll talk to her. Taylor Wood now putting a challenge to Weston Shuck. Young Brock Dickerson having to watch this field go away. We'll find out if there was a car problem or if it was just a mistake on his part. Or could he have been collected and another driver's error? We'll find out. Weston Shuck been out front this entire race, leading it wire to wire. And Brock Dickerson moving up. As the rest of the field enters turn 3, he's just coming over the ski jump. Weston Shuck. Well, at least 2 more laps to go as they come around the finish line jump at this time. Taylor Wood making up the gap. Taylor Wood with the switch over into Buggies. This limited buggy class. Taylor Wood trying to go to the outside into turn 3. Weston Shuck on the rev limiter coming out of turn 3. White flag flying for Weston Shuck. Can Taylor Wood get into the battle and take away the lead from Weston? Or will we be talking to Weston on top of the Federal Motorsports podium? In this Federal Motorsports Limited Buggy class, young Krista Smith, the final transfer position onto the podium. Can she hold off young Brock Dickerson with only 2 more corners to navigate? Wild Horse pass. The yellow cab checkered flag flying high for young Weston Shuck. Followed up quickly by Taylor Wood and young Krista Smith, the young lady, rounding off the top 3. And Brock Dickerson with a hard luck trophy getting taken out or spinning out in turn number 2. We'll talk to the drivers when we come back. Keep the song playing, but this is soulified. My man Grant Wilson. I love, love, love this band. All the music that we're playing right now, by the way, all Arizona local music. All right, where's my drivers over here on my Federal Motorsports podium? Let's get the drivers up here. Come on, you guys. All right. After some mistakes yesterday that I made, we'll try to get it straight today. All right, there you go, there you go, there you go. We'll start over here with Krista. Krista, I messed up yesterday and gave you a trophy when I wasn't supposed to. I definitely apologize about that. That was my mistake because I didn't know that the fields had actually been combined. But you know what? They've been combined today, and here you are, third place. That must feel pretty good.
Yeah, after having a flat yesterday and making a few mistakes, I'm glad to be on the podium.
Well, you looked really good out there. You were fast, and you were in the mix. You were not behind that far. So, man, third place, that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I did pretty good. I like to thank my mom, my dad, my grandpa, my grandma, Select Glass for all their glass work that they do. Tony Koala from Arizona Auto, Steve, Falja Motorsports, Dirt Girl Off-Road, Richard Roberts from Action Auto Gearboxes, and everyone else who helped out to get me out here racing.
All right, well, there you have it. You know, I've been with you for a long time. Krista Smith, everybody, third place. She's on the podium today officially. I didn't mess it up like I did yesterday. Taylor Woodman, no stranger to this podium, though, in the buggies now. And, you know, pretty good competition out here. Some veterans out here. But, you know, you're no stranger to off-road racing. It must feel pretty good.
Yeah, that was a really fun race. I mean, Weston was just holding me off the whole time. I mean, I tried to get a run on the outside. I mean, I tried to go to the inside, tried to go outside in. I mean, he was just holding me off, and I just couldn't get the run on him.
Man, you guys were racing like seasoned veterans right there. It was like watching Carl Rennesetter and Robbie Woods battle it out.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I can't complain about that race.
Heck no, man, it was very good. You know, because this is a hard class. It's a limited class, so sometimes, but you guys put it down.
Yeah, and I want to thank my mom and my dad for bringing me out here, and just everybody else who's tried to help us do this and stuff, and all the fans for coming out and supporting us, and Tim for putting this on.
That's awesome, dude. Taylor Wood, everybody, these kids are just growing up so fast. They make my job easier. Taylor Wood, second place. We've talked to him in this class. He's pretty much the veteran in this class. Weston Shuck, what is going on, man? First place. You're feeling, look at him. He's already ready to, I'm ready to explode.
What Taylor said was a really fun race. You know, he was on me the whole time. I had to keep running away from him. It was really fun.
It was. You guys looked good. I'm serious. He was putting down to you. Even Krista got in there in the mix, so that must have felt pretty good. You know, we lost one car yesterday, but hey, we got it back today, and you guys look pretty good. Who do you want to thank?
I got to thank my dad for working on the car, always making sure it's perfect. My spotter, who's my uncle, Keith, and I think that's it.
All right, well, there you have it. Weston Shuck, #1 today on the second day of racing. Let me get out of the way real quick. You guys can get pictures. Your Federal Motorsports Limited Buggy Class, DJ Rio. While you guys are here, remember, go over here, get your official swag. It's going quickly. It will go by the end of the day right here, the Lucas Oil swag. Also, while you are there at the SS booth, get your 50/50 raffle ticket. You can win this Terminator MTX box, or you can walk away with a lot of money. The swag's going to be flowing here in a second, so when you see the girls that want to throw you some swag, you better get loud and proud because they're coming around while we prep the track. All right, so we'll take this time to thank some of the people out here. And don't forget to get over here and get the 50/50 tickets. The more you buy, the bigger the pot. So get on over here. Network Automotive Service Center, your #1 choice for car care and repair. Check them out at networkautomotive.com. One in Apache Junction, Gilbert, Mesa, Prescott, and Queen Creek. Another one of our big sponsors out here, DragonFireRacing.com. Feel the heat and go to DragonFireRacing.com for all your UTV needs. Sancan Ford of Gilbert, Arizona, supplying the pace truck out here, the official pace truck, and the Lucas Oil Regionals out here at Wild Horse Pass. And Mr. Rooter Plumbing. You need a plumber, go to phoenix.mrrooter.com and get all your plumber needs taken care of there. One of our other sponsors that help us out here, Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery of Tempe. If you haven't never been there, I think Steve, where's Mama Steve? He said a good line for that. He said, where cold beer never looks so good. So go check it out at Tilted Kilt, right there off Warner, here in Tempe, very close. The official pub and eatery. Yes, there is one downtown, isn't there? That's right, Tilted Kilt. There's actually a few of them, but the Tempe one out here giving us a big hand with our racing efforts. Yamaha now on board for the 2015 year, and of course, MTX Audio. MTX Audio right here, right in front of me. You can hear me loud and proud on the MTX speakers that I am currently talking on. MTX, a division of Miltech Consumer Electronics Group. It's a family-owned American manufacturer. For over 40 years, has been providing high-performance car, marine, home, and street audio products to customers in over 80 countries around the world. So make sure you come over here and check out the line. See Mark and the boys right here at MTX. Mark has got some of the headbuds out there. Look at that ear. I keep calling them headbuds. Earbuds. Come over and get a sticker. Come check out the Razor 170 for the kids, as you heard it bumping earlier during an interview here on the Fodder Motorsports podium. And also come over here and check out the Arctic Cat that they got over here that is all decked out and looking like something from Mad Max here with the steel doors and everything. Looking pretty good in the silver. So get over there and check out all the hot stuff from MTX Audio. Some of the other sponsors that help us out here on this weekend of racing: Playcraft Trailers, top quality trailers for more than a decade, and trailers to haul any toy to help you with any job. Speaking of some stuff that we got going on out here, go visit the ASA booth over here, the Arizona Limit Land Closures. So we as off-roaders continue to the boys and girls at ASA and get over there and see if you can win that beautifully repaired sand buggy that they brought out here. And like I said, somebody right here from Arizona ended up winning it. Somebody down in Tucson, Arizona won that more than $80,000 sand rail. So it can be done. Get over there and talk to ASA. All right, you can hear it loud and proud. The field of SR1s, the Weller Racing SR1s have now taken the field. Let's meet the drivers. Yesterday's field, 19 strong. Let's see if we got the field. I think we're down to 18. We're going to start with 19. Young Robert Dissler out there. You can see him in the back. He just wants to get a lap for points here because those points can be the difference between a championship or not. He is not going to contend in this event. He is severely hurt. His shoulder, I know Robert Dissler, if he's got to pull out, he is seriously injured. So let's meet the drivers. Number 9, Brian McCormick. Corey Weller in the number 1 car. And the number 95 car, Ken Benson, sponsored by DragonFireRacing.com. Bobby Van Beekum, a Muzzy driver out here in the car, number 64. Robert Dissler, as I said, out there in the 82. 82, I'm sorry. Dan Kelly in the number 24. Buddy Bruner in the 23. Scott Webster in his brand new car, looking really good yesterday. Can Scott Webster get it on the box in the number 42 car? Jamie Regina in the 847. 21, the SS-sponsored driver of Lance Root. 1AZ Kilgore, Brendan Kilgore to be exact. He's out there in a brand new car. Can he get it on top of the box today? J.R. Woods, the man, the myth, the legend. He's out there in a desert-ish SR1 built by him and his father. Got to hang out with them last night. They are some awesome people. Dan Burke in the number 38 car. Tristan White, he's out there thanks to all the drivers pulling together last night, getting him together. I'm sure there's going to be a thank you when we get them all over here. Corey Smith in the number 4 car. Rick Diaz, 78. David Hare in the number 16 car. And 822, Tim Heathcox. Brian Smith in the HID sponsored car. He has no number today. And Matt Land in that beautiful red car in the number 881. We'll see if the Santan Ford Pace truck pulls off this time. Wild Horse Pass. Are you guys ready to see some off-road racing? Make some noise here. The SR1s, a field of 19 cars taking the green flag. Let's see if we get it done. We're going green. Three wide going into turn 1. We've got them bunched up. That looks like Matt Land. Looks like Bobby Van Beekum. And David here. No, Bobby Van Beekum out front right now. But Corey Weller getting it done quickly into turn 1 on the first lap, into turn 4 on the first lap. In the car affectionately known as Honey Badger, Corey Weller looking good. Car number 23. There's a lot of cars on this field right now. A local yellow in turn 1. Not going to slow the field down too much. There's no car on the track. But there you go, full course yellow. We've got a car over here out of turn 4 with a broken suspension component. I can't see the number on it. Let's look around at the field. All right, it's not Scott Webster. It is not Dan Kelly. Okay. So Dan Kelly, the number 24 car with a hard luck. Coming in or off the infield right there. That car not fixable and will not be able to contest the rest of the race. So that brings out the first caution. Yesterday's racing with this many cars, I called it a boxing match. There is going to be a lot of carnage. When you put this many cars on this track and do the speeds that these boys and girls do, there's going to be some carnage. Can Corey Weller stay out of this carnage and keep her Honey Badger out front? Bobby Van Beekum in the car number 64. And you saw him yesterday taking second place, Brian McCormick. Gonna be a slugfest right here. There's no nice way to say it. It is gonna be a slugfest. every single driver out there, we were able to talk to a lot of them last night, but every single driver was asked the question out there that I was talking to and said, hey, did you come out here to race or did you come out here to win? And they said, I came out here to win. I didn't come out here to just have fun, and I came out here to win. So this class right here, very competitive. These cars are very similar to the UTVs with the exception of the engine. These are 4-cylinder inline street bike engines of the 1000cc variety. And this year, brand new for 2015, you can run whatever manufacturer that you would like as long as it dynos within, I mean, I don't know exactly, but as long as the dyno's within a certain number and it's not too crazy. So you want to run a GSXR engine? You can. Brian McCormick out there in the number 9 car, he's running a CBR 1000. And you can see that there's definitely no shortage there. He said he was down on power, but we'll have to, there you go. He's in 3rd place, and his preference is the CBR engine. Brandon Kilgore out there in the 1AC car, he just finished that car yesterday just before practice, and he's out here, and he's had no gremlins come up so far. So his seat time that he has in that car is only from this race this weekend. And he finds himself in 5th place right now. Can he get up to the transfer position to see the Fodwell Motorsports podium? The Santan Ford F-150 pace trucks peeling up. We're going green this time around. Let's go racing. And I got to tell you something, it's crazy. Young Robert Disler was supposed to take a lap and pull off, but I kind of had a suspicion that he was going to stay out there. And sure enough, young Robert Disler is staying out on the track, at least for one more lap. Now that man, wow. Robert Disler, I'm just loving you right now in the number 82 car. And not only is he driving, he is out there in front of a few cars. Corey Weller. And again, with another yellow. That's going to happen. A lot of cars and a lot of competition. I'll bring out the Santan Ford F-150. And we'll see how this shapes up. The only car I see down is the one right in front of me, the number 822 car of Tim Heathcox. Dan Kelly already off the track. Looks like we had a rollover there in turn 2 of the number 23 car. The 23 car of, I believe that's going to be, that could be Tristan, or that, it's not Matt, so it could be Tristan. Hey, Ron, right here. You know this guy? Ron, right here. Do you know this guy? I'm sorry, man. I'm serious. Dude, bad enough we got to listen to him, but you know what? You built him from APOS? Is that what you said? All right, man. You built this guy's machine, the robot leg? All right, well, that's awesome. That's a good story, man. He was just telling me about it, so I had to call you out a little bit and point you out. Well, welcome to the race. Your first time here? Well, enjoy. I hope you're enjoying. What do you think so far? Pretty cool? You know, a lot of these racers get pretty messed up. You could drum up some business here. Robert Disler out there, he's already got a bum shoulder, so. Well, welcome to the races, brother. Good to meet you. I hope you enjoy it. Stick around after the event. We'll probably have a beer or two. All right. It's my man Ron right there. Steve was just giving him props out. Says, I don't know if what is it? Thanks for the leg. What the hell? I don't think that's ever say. Yeah, Hey, man, there's my friend Rob. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the leg. I don't think that would ever, you never think that had to come out of your mouth in a lifetime. So, all right, back to racing. The WellerRacing.com field of SR1s. I think we're down to about 16 cars out on the track right now. So we'll see how this restart. A little controversy here on the restart of the commitment cones. Last night there was a big discussion on what should be done here, but we'll see how it's going to rock and roll right now. Corey Weller out front, the number 1 car. Brian McCormick now in second place, and Bobby Van Beekem in third place on the restart. Followed by the rest of the field. Will we go back to racing so far? 3 cautions. We got to finish this race, and I don't think one of these has been the mandatory yet, so we've got a mandatory caution coming up. Hopefully we can just let these guys go for the wire. The Santan Ford pace truck pulling off at this time. Wild Horse Pass. We're going to go green this time around. Who is it going to be? Corey Weller into turn 2 first. Brian McCormick right behind her. Bobby Van Beekem a little sideways over the ski jump. Corey Weller in the inside of turn 3. Brian McCormick right behind her. And Brandon Kilgore in a brand new car finds himself in 4th place, chasing down Bobby Van Beekem. Brian Smith having to retire this time. Corey Weller, Brandon Kilgore, Ken Benson, J.R. Wood. Optima Battery sponsored Corey Weller out front in her car known as Honey Badger. She's wearing that number 1 plate, so she has a target on her back. Corey Weller with about a 10-car lead over Brian McCormick in second place. Corey Weller Racing out front, running away with this one. We will bunch them up after this on the restart, I do believe, on the caution, the mandatory caution. We'll see if that changes things. Brandon Kilgore for a brand new car, running in 4th position, doing a great job in a brand new car. Brian McCormick and the number 9 trying to reel in Corey Weller. Brandon Kilgore putting every bit of power that car could offer to the ground. So we'll see what's going on. I do believe this is the mandatory caution that I was talking about. We're going to bunch up the drivers. And hopefully we can have young Robert Disler staying out there. I kind of knew, I had a sneaky suspicion he was going to do that. He's still out there. He told me before the race, he said, man, I'm just going to start the race and I'm going to pull off. Well, yeah, right. He's still out there. That man. I mean, he's excited. I've known the Dislers for a long time in freestyle motocross. And for the craziest reason, I thought they had come from a motocross career of racing. And no, they've been freestyle motocrossers only. So this is really Robert Disler's first real competition. This is a pro class. And young Robert Disler, man, I've got a lot of respect for. I had a lot of respect for Robert Disler anyhow, but God dang. He's in a lot of pain, and he is out there. And he's still out there. All right. Let's see if we can get all the way to the end of this race without another caution. Who's it going to be? Will Brian McCormick get around Corey Weller, or can it be Bobby Van Beekem sitting in third place? We're going green this time around. Come on. Brandon Kilgore to the inside of Bobby Van Beekem out of turn one, putting him in third place. Can he hold on to it to the checkered flag? J.R. Wood in the mix up there going into turn two. J.R. Wood now into turn three, losing a few. Ken Benson challenging for that fourth place. Brandon Kilgore in a brand new car, finding himself in third place behind Brian McCormick, and a hard charging Corey Weller up in front. Corey Weller first over the ski jump with Brian McCormick. Can Brian McCormick make up the seconds to separate those two to get to the checkered flag, or will he have to settle for second place again today? Ken Benson now trying to make a move into Bobby Van Beekem to get into that fourth place. Brian McCormick with a little loft coming off this first jump down the front straightaway. Brandon Kilgore holding off a hard charging Bobby Van Beekem. And now in the mix of the top five, my man Scott Webster. Scott Webster, great job here this weekend in a brand new car. Very proud of him today. The white flag flying for Corey Weller in this Weller Racing SR1 class. J.R. Wood also receiving the white flag, and the rest of the field after him. Corey Weller into turn two ahead of Brian McCormick. Bobby Van Beekem now back in the number 3 spot. Can he hold on? Optima Battery sponsored Corey Weller out of turn 3 with no challengers. Corey Weller with just a couple more turns to navigate, and she will be on top of the Fodwell Motorsports podium. Corey Weller down the front straightaway. The yellow cab, checkered flags for Corey Weller. Brian McCormick second place, and unofficially Bobby Beekem third place, going to Bobby Van Beekem. We'll talk to the drivers coming up next. be like an easy heavy metal guy. All right. It's not about me right now. Let's get into these racers right here. All right. Man, Bobby Van Beekum, you were up and down there in that race there, but it looks really good. Very exciting race. You had a hard-charging field of 18 cars behind you.
Yeah, it was a great race, you know. It's really hard to keep up with Corey. Damn, that woman is fast.
Yeah, we were talking last night over at Brian McCormick's, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you guys all just hand her the lead. So, yeah, but she definitely takes it, and she is a hard charger.
You know, I really didn't expect her to come as fast as what she did. Holy smokes, what she's charging, man. But you can hear that car like no other. It sounds like a whole, I don't even tell you what it sounds like.
Oh, Corey, I agree with him. Your car does sound really good coming across the straightaway right here.
It was a great race. No packing. Jason, you got to pack that thing. Anyways, a great race, guys. I got to thank all my fans. You know, I thank all the people that were coming here, and I got to thank Muzzy Racing. You know, I got to really thank Jason. He's put on a great class for this thing. You know, Jason actually took this car and tuned this motor up originally, and Jason does a great job with these SR1s, you can tell. But I'm the only Cowie out here. I'm the only Cowie in the old Arizona, so I'll be the only Cowie left. So, against all these new guys. So, I'm gonna keep up the good work with it. So, anyway, I got to thank Walker Evans Shocks, Muzzy, XMF. That's this XMF chassis out there. You know, Max's tires still again, and that's my other good fans.
All right, Bobby.
Mom and Dad. Thanks to my wife. Excuse me.
Mom and Dad. What do you, Mom and Dad? Whoops, I mean wife. You can thank them all. Bobby Van Beekum, everybody, third place today. Hard fought, man, but he got it. Jason is feeling better. He's more talkative today. I like it. That's right, Brian McCormick, man. It is so incredible to watch you. You might be the only CBR out there as well. You said you were a little down on power, but man, your driving must be really taking up because here you are, second place.
Yeah, only Honda out there, first and only Honda, but we got some work to do. She's just out of every corner, and it's going to take a lot of. We'll keep trying.
Well, you definitely, that's where your driver skill definitely is taking over right there. I mean, you were right behind Corey the whole time, and still looked good and very smooth.
Yeah, it was a good race. That was half the time, I think, yesterday, so the attrition was a little bit better today.
Attrition is definitely the name of this game out here if you're going to run against this field. But who do you want to thank, Brian? Who got you out here?
I want to thank the Lord for another clean and safe race. I want to thank my wife and my kids for helping me out, my cousin Robert, Bubba, everybody who helps me, my sponsors, Neo Synthetics, ADS Shocks, DWT Wheels. They all help out.
And I kind of noticed, last night I was hanging out with you over there drinking some beer with you. You know, the Wellers were already retired. He was not feeling pretty good, so they didn't want to party apparently. We almost stroked. We almost put him on strike on there. But I kind of noticed you were the go-to guy, knowing certain things, spring setups, and you had some good things. How did you acquire all that? Fairly new to the SR1 class as far as I know.
Jason and Corey have been helping out a ton, and Dustin Nelson helped out because we acquired his old car. So just learning what worked for him and trying to mimic that.
All right, well, that sounds pretty cool. Second place, everybody, Brian McCormick. And every time, here it is again, I got to think of something witty to say, but I'm not going to say it today. I'm just going to go for it. She's on top again. Her name's Corey Weller. That's right. Corey Weller. All right, that's the best I can do. Corey Weller, everybody. She won it out today. Honey Badger sounds so good. I mean, it's louder than everybody else's out there. You made the comment, no packing. I'm starting to think that engine's something else.
No, yeah, it sounds great, but we point the exhaust out towards the stands, so it sounds really loud. I'm all about sound. It doesn't matter if it runs good, as long as it sounds good. I'm happy.
Is that like that? If she wasn't as competitive as she was, yeah, I'd be going. That's a typical girl thing. All right, I'm just kidding. It sounds really good here, but man, you still drive it. I was playing around with the boys last night and say, oh yeah, I'm sure you guys just get out of Corey's way and let her win. Yeah, okay, but you just annihilate these boys.
I think I have to probably owe it to Dustin for following him around so much, and he's teaching me some good stuff. So watch out, Dustin. I know you're here.
All right, you got a list of sponsors here. I know, of course, so let's hear.
Thank you. Optima Batteries, for sure. They're my title sponsor again this year. Maxxis Tires, Yamaha, Weller Racing. I have Magnaflow. I have a lot of companies that contribute to the program. But again, Jason. He's been the busiest guy ever this weekend, and I'm learning a lot about the car myself, though. That's a good thing, right? But
yeah, he's been sick this weekend. That's a good thing. Did he just do the? I'm just making sure I saw that.
Yes, he did. And if you'd all like to watch, I'm sure he'll do it.
All right, what's in store for Corey Weller's future? Are you gonna make a return back to Pro 4 anytime soon, or what else is in the future of your racing program?
This year it's all SR1 stuff. It's our business. It's what we live to do. And we had a pretty brutal season in Pro 4 last year, so this is our break year, and we're going to take a break and kind of regroup for the pro season. But in the meantime, this is just fun. This is why we do it. Everybody here is so great, and our class is amazing, so I'm really excited to be doing this all year.
I love you. I'm a Corey Weller fan. I'm going to get out the way. You guys get your pictures. Big round of applause for the SR1 class. Weller Racing, SR1. Corey Weller on top of it again. I'm going to get off the Fodwell Motorsports podium and let you guys. Now, hey, I do got to say something for you, SR1 boys. Go. Mr. White right here, you had said something very profound. I want you to give a big thanks out here. What happened?
I'd like to tell everybody this is my son's first race this weekend, and this morning during practice he broke down, and the whole racing family came to his aid. It's just amazing to watch. There's competition on the track, but off the track, the whole racing family came to his aid. They went to his aid by bringing parts to him. The racing pit family came and worked on his car for him and got him back into the race. It's just amazing to see when you take him off the track, they all come and help out and got him back on the track and got him into the race. It's amazing to see the love that these racers have for each other. It is truly amazing. And from the White family, from the White crew, number 55, we want to thank all you people. You people are amazing. And from 55, the White Racing Team, we thank all of you. You people are fantastic.
Hey, you know what? It's good for an attaboy. You and I'll definitely say thank you. But I got to say, welcome to off-road racing. It's what we do. Thank you. From the White family, that's a good attaboy. We got another race coming up here. Let's get back over here to the long list. And coming up next, if that's the SR1. Then coming up next is my favorite form of off-road racing today. It's the kids in the modified carts. The modified carts here today brought to you by Mr. Rooter. They'll be taking the track here in a second. It looks like we're probably got some cleanup to do, or what we're doing. I don't know. We're waiting on a little bit of water. DJ Real. In fact, before I do turn it back over to DJ Real, get over here. The shirts are going fast, the official shirts of this weekend, and they actually have the schedule of the Lucas Oil Regionals right over here at Grassroots Racing. Get on them. 2 different varieties. Well, actually 3 if you include the ladies' shorts. The blue one's awesome. The gray one is awesome. Brock Hager on it. Corey Weller, the one you just saw here. She's our poster child on the shirt. I love it. Get over here and get them, including the hats. And while you're at the Super Sick booth, check out the Super Six wear and buy yourself a raffle, 50-50 raffle ticket. I want to give away some money, and I want to give away the Terminator box from MTX. We'll take this downtime to thank some of our sponsors out here. The Ultimate Motorsports Weekend is coming right back here to Wild Horse Bass. April 24th, 25th, and 26th, the Lucas Oil Off-Road National Series and the Lucas Oil Drag Boat Race back in Arizona on the same weekend. That's going to be April 24th, 25th, and 26th. Side-by-side off-road trucks under the lights right here Friday and Saturday night, and 250-mile-per-hour drag boats by day. It's the Ultimate Motorsports Weekend. Visit lucasoiloffroad.com or lucasoildragboats.com for event and ticket prices. But remember, kids under 12 and under are free at both events. You heard me right. Bring the kids out. If they're under 12 years old, they can come out for free to both events. And that will be what we are calling the Ultimate Weekend in Motorsports. Let's talk about some of the sponsors out here that make it happen out for us here. Lucas Oil Products, made in America, sold to the world. MTX Audio, out here right next to me. The MTX Audio is part of the Miltech Consumer Electronics Group. It's a family-owned American manufacturer for over 40 years and has been providing high-performance car, marine, home, and street audio products to customers in over 80 countries. They make me sound so good out here. These speakers that they do for us out here and all the things they do for off-road racing. Mark himself, he's actually a racer. He raced Parker. Second place, is that right, Mark? Is that what you said? Second place, man. And I'll tell you what, he's got some really cool off-road stuff himself. I can't even explain to you. I've seen Cole Mamer in this class. Connor McMullen, he's out there right now. This kid is amazing. Mia Chapman, some of the biggest names in the racing of trophy carts right here. And you will see these trophy carts. They're small, but you can hear them 450cc quad engines in these things, and they are just, I mean, you're about to find out. If you have never seen the modified karts race, make your way to the grandstands right now and watch these kids. Not one kid in these cars over 15 years old. In fact, I don't even think there's a kid out there over 14 years old. So make sure you make your way out to the track right now. This is one of the biggest classes that we have, the Mr. Rooter Plumbing Modified Trophy Kart class. All right, one more flag around. So let's meet the drivers. Car number 553 is Cole Keats. Car number 515, Trey Gibbs. 588 in that monster-colored Connor McMullen. Daily Pentico, the Mr. Rooter sponsored driver, driving the number 518 car. Brock Dickerson, 523. He's pulling a lot of racing duty here this week, and he'll be racing 3 times. This is one of them. Chris Nunez out there in the car number 502. 513, Brandon Sorensen. 524, Hayden Kling. The 512 car driven by Amanda Sorensen. 575, you heard me talking to her earlier, Riley Pierce. And the twins will round off this field. 581, Mickey Smith. And 527, Miss Bree Smith. They're twins, and they're out there, and they're ready for all kinds of racing action right here in the Mr. Rooter Modified Karts. Let's see if they take the green this time around. All right, we're going racing. 4 wide over the finish line. Jeff, can we see who it's going to be? We've got a rollover. Looks like they're going to be okay, though. They're landing on all fours. And that will bring out the caution. Well, we'll find out right here. Safety crew right there in the corner. They're making sure the driver's okay. Carl and the boys, great job at making sure we have a very safe race weekend. They've been doing a great job this weekend, and they are the top dogs in the business. Making sure that driver okay. Nobody going too crazy. I said Nunez earlier, but it's Nuns. Chris Nuns was out front there. I was going to try to get his program together, and it looks like the car that went over was one of the Sorensen cars. Indeed, 512, Amanda Sorensen, and it looks like there's going to be some damage to that left rear tire. And it appears to be holding air. Could just be mud on the tire making it look that way, so we'll find out right now. As Amanda gets back in line, I think Amanda gets her position back since there was rolled over in the turn 1. So there you have it. Amanda Sorensen in the 512 getting in line right behind Brandon Sorensen in the number 513 modified kart. Brought to you by Mr. Rooter Plumbing. So can Chris Nunes get back out front? He's there right now. Connor McMullen and Brock Dickerson behind him. That pace vehicle getting out of the way. We're going green this time around. Wild Horse Pass, it's the kids. This is a very competitive class. Make some noise. Let's go racing. Clean out of turn one. The inside field coming into the inner field. Brock Dickerson getting pushed to the outside. Daly Pentico now the top three. Connor McMullen in second place, challenging Chris Nunes for the lead. We got a car over Riley Pierce, car number 575. Riley Pierce with quite a tumble. She's off the track, though. We'll see how this shapes up. Roll her over. Brought out the caution again. Full course caution. Riley Pierce over on her side. They said she's okay. She's starting and getting back in racing. That's right. Make some noise for Riley Pierce. She's okay. Good job, girl. Very excited for her right now. All right. Let's see if we can just turn right around and get kick the pace. We'll see if we get the green, or we'll try to take them around one more time. I'll use this opportunity to talk about some of our sponsors out here. Santan Ford in Gilbert, Arizona, helping us out here, supplying us with the pace truck. Dragonfire Racing, feel the heat. DragonfireRacing.com. Check them out for all your UTV wholesale needs. Network Automotive Service Center, your number one choice for car care and repair. There's a location in Apache Junction, Gilbert, Mesa, Prescott, and Queen Creek. And of course, we couldn't do it out here without the racing shock help of ADS Racing Shocks. They have what you need for your racing or OEM application, so go check out their booth. ADS Shocks. All right, Chris Nunes out front. Connor McMullen in that beautiful monster-sponsored modified cart. And Daly Pentico will round off the top three. And all three of these drivers are fully capable of staying right where they are to finish here on the Fodrell Motorsports podium. And I'm sure you'll see our pace vehicle pull off at this time. We're going green this time around. Let's see if they can get it home for the green. Chris Nunes, everybody, they're taking the green. Chris Nunes to the infield, got his hands full with Connor McMullen, checked it up there. Now we have a change for third place. Car number 511. I don't have the name there. But 524 I do have. Hayden Kling in fourth place now. We'll find out who this mystery driver of car number 511 is. And there you have it. Hayden Kling with the spin out. Chris Nunes, though, looking great out front. Enjoying the clean air that he's been given today. Connor McMullen getting challenged by this mystery car 511. I was just told by Tim Jones that 511 is Brock Hager. I didn't know Brock Hager was out. Yeah, that is Brock Hager. So young Brock Hager now challenging Connor McMullen for that third place, and Brock Dickerson right behind Brock Hager. Brock Hager to the outside, using the line that Mia Chapman used in the JR2 class. Chris Nuns pulling out. And that will bring out, and I do believe this is the mandatory competition yellow. And Riley Pierce, she's wrecked, but she's still out there. And Bree Smith here, she'll try to get back in line. All right. We'll see if we can bunch these carts up, and let's see if we can go clean all the way to the checkered flag. And this Mr. Rooter Plumbing sponsored class of modified carts. All right, Wild Horse Pass, who's it going to be here? Chris Nunn's doing a great job keeping it out front. Is it Nunez or Nuns? Nunez? Okay. I've been saying it Nunez, but then I heard one of the guys say Nuns, so I don't know. We'll find out. I'll tell you what. If he finishes right where he's at, he's going to be on the top, so I got to make sure Chris is a Nuns or a Nunez. So I apologize because I know I got it wrong one way or the other, so. But Connor McMullen, no stranger to this sport. Can he get on top of the box from Chris? We'll see if we're taking the green this time around. Can they finish this race from wire to wire? All the competition got through turn one very cleanly. Riley Pierce now having to settle out back and watch this whole race unfold in front of her. Brock Dickerson now in the mix for the top three positions. Putting a bumper in on Brock Hager. Dickerson looking faster than Hager into turn three. Chris Nunn's out front. Connor McMullen second place. He's trying everything he can to get around Chris. Brock Hager to the inside in turn two. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. And Brock Dickerson trying to get in on that action, but checks up. Brock Hager now in second place. Can Brock Hager reel in Chris Nuns? Brock Dickerson to the inside of Connor McMullen. Brock Dickerson not showing any love to Connor McMullen. They're best friends off the track, but on the track, no way. Brock Dickerson now in third place. Can Brock Dickerson get in the battle of first place between Brock Hager and Daly Pentico now checked up here on the finish line straightaway? Will it bring out the caution? Yes, it will. We're going full course caution. Daly Pentico of Mr. Rudier Plumbing. Hey, spotters, full course yellow. They should have been slowing down before they got through Daly, but they made it through there. All right. We'll try to get Daly either refired or off the track, and we'll try to go green this time around, and we can finish this up to take the yellow cab checkered flag. Daly Pentico, I don't think with any luck. His bumper's bent, so something must have been crazier unless he wrecked a little bit harder than we didn't see. So I'm pretty certain they will push Daly off the track at this point. And we'll try to go green this time around. Now, back to the action on the track. We've got a third place change here now. We'll see if we can talk to Brock Dickerson here or Connor McMullen and see what happened. But all right, if I know how we do it here at the Lucas Oil Regionals, I think we're going to go green this time around and finish this race up of the Mr. Rooter Plumbing Modified Carts. Indeed, we're going to take the green this time around. Let's see who's got it. Can Chris Nunes hold on to his lead? Brock Hager to the inside of turn one. And 5:15 of Trey Gibbs now in third place. Cole Keats and Brock Dickerson are right behind Trey. Can Trey get this home to the checkered flag? What flag is out? Or will Brock Dickerson or Cole Keats track him down and get the box away from young Trey Gibbs? Chris Nunes into the infield. Brock Dickerson trying every line he can. Brock Dickerson to the outside. Oh, on the bicycle, Brock Dickerson taking it away from Chris Nunes. And there you have it. Brock Hager with the yellow cap, checkered flag, flying. And Chris Nunes having to give it away right at the end. And young Trey Gibbs will talk to these three drivers when we come back. Wild Horse Pass, did I tell you that was an awesome race? Let me hear you guys make some noise out there. My absolute favorite class to watch in off-road racing by far, because these kids are very aggressive and very competitive. And you know what? We got a first-time podium place right here today on the Fodville Motorsports podium. I'm going to let you talk to them. They're coming up here right now. You guys can do whatever you want. It's your guys' stuff. All right, everybody, here I am with the winners. Before I get to talking to you, that's right, clap your hands for these winners right here. Trey Gibbs, we got some splaining to do out here. First of all, this is your first podium, is that right?
That's right.
How does it feel?
It's exciting.
Who's excited about that? Anybody out there?
Oh yeah, great race. Just stood back and waited for someone to make a mistake, and it finally worked out.
Dude, you got a good smile. I love it. Here's what I heard while I was walking by. Coming out here in your first time racing, at times you were 15 seconds behind, but here you are on top of the box this weekend. Or not on top of it, you're on the box this weekend.
Yeah, that very first race, was almost the worst race ever, and just to come out here for the second time being out here, second race, I'm pretty excited to podium.
Yeah, there was a lot of carnage going on out there. Well, let's show you how it's done. You got some people to thank now that made this possible. Who are they going to be?
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank my dad and his company, KB Engineering, Full Tilt, for setting me up and helping me out, and Bill Steen for just kind of helping me get through the race.
Have it. His first time on the podium. You better get loud and proud for this man right here. Third place, Trey Gibbs. All right, let's keep going. Now, Chris, I say it's Chris Nunes, right? It's Nunes. Okay, so Nunes. So the long U. So I told you I was going to be wrong one way or the other. But what a race. You were out there out front. I didn't know it was Brock Hager until I read the name on there because I didn't have him on my slip. But what happened out there is kind of like the Super Bowl. You went to the inside. We could have saw that coming, but he was there to pick it up.
Yeah, it's racing. So I cut it in too tight, and he went out and dove in.
It was definitely your race, though, the whole time. You looked good out there, and I'm still proud of you in second place. Who got you here?
My mom and dad drove me out, and I'd like to thank Maxima Racing Oils, Vase Power Sports, and JT Racing Gear.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Chris Nunes, everybody. There it is. I got it right that time. Second place. It's just like interviewing Corey Weller. Win. Dude, I think Tim Jones said it best when we were watching you just dice through the field there. You are the next one to watch, Brock Hager. Anything that you touch right now, you are just out front.
Yeah, we came in this weekend. I brought my gear bag just in case Brock forgot any gear because he tends to forget stuff. And he had a spare car there that Extreme just built, and I kind of winged myself into the driver's seat, and here we are proving this car.
Dude, you got to realize, man, you're the next one to watch. What's in your future? You have the Toyota Pro Light. Are you just going to go all the way with it into Pro 2 or Pro 4? What are you going to do?
We're going to run the Pro Light next year and see how we do, and if we do good, maybe run another year, and hopefully soon get into a Pro 2 or Pro 4 and see what we can do with the big boys.
Right on. Any new sponsors coming on for 2015?
I just got to thank Extreme for the car, and I just got to thank Brock Dickerson for letting me drive his backup car. And those cars are going to be on the market here pretty soon, so be sure to wait and get one of those nice cars.
Well, it's a winner, so you know it's a winner.
Yeah.
All right, let me get out of the way. Young Brock Hager, everybody. Watch this boy coming up in the National Series. Here we go. Let me get out of the way. You guys bunch up there. Pictures and the Mr. Rooter Plumbing modified carts and young Brock Hager out on top. Ron, come here real quick. I want to talk with you real quick, man. I want to get some things coming out of you. First of all, what's going on, Ron? My name is Mark. How you doing? What do you think of the races out here today?
Oh, it's a great time. These guys really go after it.
Dude, what do you think of these kids out here, man? I want to do a special where they actually do the main track and per scale because I know they're the fastest cars out here.
Oh, absolutely. These kids, that's where I should have started at that age.
I wish I would have too, man. I mean, I don't have the skill or the talent, so I have to teach myself how to race, but it's still fun one way or the other. But so far out here, good day. And tell us a little more about what you do. What's the craziest thing you've had to build, the craziest prosthetic you had to build for somebody?
Oh, I actually built one of the guys that runs for Hennessy Motorsports, couple legs, so that's pretty cool.
Really? Tell us a little bit behind the engineering. What was it actually made of? Carbon fiber? Anything special?
Yeah, a lot of titanium, carbon fiber componentry, utilizing vacuum technology, which is one of the most advanced prosthetics today.
Well, dude, I'm going to be calling you when I need some freaking good race stuff. All right, Ron, good to meet you. I'm glad you're out here. Hey, everybody, look into your pockets. We found a phone over here. It's an iPhone, so I know somebody's going to go a little crazy because I know how you people are with your iPhones, even though my Samsung does more than your iPhone on accident. I got an iPhone. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm just making fun because, you know, you like Ford, you like Chevy, you like Samsung, you like Apple. You know, come on. It's all good stuff. But the case has some very distinctive case on it. It's an iPhone. It looks like one of the new ones, so it is the new one. So I know somebody's going to be missing it. Look down and tell me what kind of case you have. That is the first time that has ever happened. I just got cut off for talking trash about an iPhone. Ladies and gentlemen, my point exactly. I love you, Mark. That was funny. Hey, who wants some Monster? You guys want some? Come down here and talk to these girls. They'll give you a Monster. They got a sample right here. So get down here and grab yourself a Monster. You got a green one down there? You got a regular green one? I'll take that. Here, if you people don't want to come over here and take advantage of the Monster, I will. Heck yeah. Bam, just like that. Rat-a-tat-tat. Somebody just asked me when the big dogs are coming up, and I said right now, here it is. This is going to be our fastest class of the day out here, the Pro Lights. And in this field, we got all four of them still out there. Cole Mamer out there in the number 35 Pro Light. Jim Pearson, that beautiful Lothringer red car of his, in the number 20 car. Young Jeff Hoffman out there in one of the black cars. And Brock Dickerson in the number 23. As I told you, you've heard that name all day. Brock Dickerson in the Tangle Up out there. But he's out there in the Pro Lights, in the Pro Buggies. Dan Kelly, number 4. Randy Manier, number 59. Jared Irwin and Ryan Anderson. I didn't get to talk to him on the box today, so I'm going to come down here and talk to him because he's out here. J.R. Wood, man, oh man, he's like, gosh dang it. Dang it. We had a lot of controversy last night, but I was watching the start today. You guys seem to work something out because I didn't see a lot of problems out there in the starts. How do you feel about that?
We felt great today. My mechanic, Ronnie, him and my dad set that car up perfect. We did a little bit of grooving, changed some caster and camber on that car, and it was on a rail. The track was set up perfect today. I mean, the track crew, props out to them. They nailed it. The car just felt racier today, and I felt racier than I did yesterday. So
racier, is that a word?
So it was a good combo today. I mean, just big props out to everybody. Arizona Color, Performance Glass. I mean, they all came on board, and they've been helping us out all year. Jason Weller setting this car up for us. Couldn't thank them enough. I mean, I love this sport. This is why we're out here doing it.
That's why we're out here to watch you, man. You did a good job. I got to hang out with your dad last night. What an incredible dude, man. Racing Class 8, in my opinion. Your dad's a legend, man. Drank beer for beer with me. I'd love to hang out with your dad. You know, I want to hang out with your dad more than I want to hang out with you now.
I don't blame you. He's awesome.
All right. We're going racing this time around. J.R. Wood, everybody. Into turn 1, young Brock Dickerson in that number 23 car. Cole Mamer right behind him, trying to get everything worked out. Cole Mamer getting the drive down the back straightaway to take the lead away from Brock Dickerson. Wow. Cole Mamer side by side with Jeff Hoffman now in the challenge for the first place. Cole Mamer now going to have to watch Jeff Hoffman show him the short way around the track. And Randy Manier out front as he always does. And there is a Pro Light car out there. You can see it with no body. I'll be willing to bet that's somebody just trying to get some seat time in before the Nationals and see if they got what it is. Who is that in the Pro Light? Do we know? So we'll see who that is in the number 4 car. Nobody, number 4, Dan Kelly. All right. Car number 47, though, Jeff Hoffman out front hitting the rev limiter. Cole Mamer getting better and better each time. Jeff Hoffman out front. Jim Pierce getting sideways over the first finish line jump. And Jared Irwin with a repeat of yesterday, chasing down Randy Manier. Randy Manier asked him yesterday what he thinks faster, the Buggy or the Pro Light. He said he's got to give that dibs to the Buggy, and he showed it. As you can see, Randy Manier right now ahead of young Brock Dickerson in the number 23 car. We got a lot of dust out here in turn one. Look, I'm gonna hide behind the Final Motorsports podium here so I don't get all dirty. Still out front, Jeff Hoffman, Cole Mamer, trying to get the seat time and experience that he needs into Pro Light to be competitive in the National Series. Jeff Hoffman still out front here, and now young Brock Dickerson around Jim Pierce. Jeff Hoffman putting in work. And young Cole Mamer and Randy Manier in the Pro Buggy class. Excited to see Randy Manier shred in that Pro Buggy. And here we go with the halfway point of the mandatory caution. Take this time to say thank you to PCI Radios, the official radio of the Lucas Oil Regional Off-Road Series. ADS Shocks. We couldn't do it without the sponsors that come out here and help out. And ADS Shocks for all your shock needs, considering racing or OEM. Make sure you get over there. I'm going to interview this man right over here. Come on over here, David. I want to talk with you. David's like, no, man. David, come here, man. It's part of racing. He's like, I don't want to talk to you. David, a rough weekend for you this weekend. You know, I would have loved to talk to you on the box, but I met you the other day before we got started, man. Good people out there. Still look good, but what was going on? What were some of the gremlins you were having?
Well, my second qualifying, my transponder wasn't reading, so I qualified in the back, obviously. And race from the back and the SR1 class to the front, that's hard.
It is hard. That's a very competitive class. I mean, there's only a few seconds separating all of you.
Oh, yeah, when guys are, within a quarter second or half second of each other and try to catch them and beat them, it don't happen.
Well, I'll tell you what, whether you made it to the box or not, I'll tell you, it's good to meet you and your wife this weekend. You guys are some awesome people, and I know you got what it takes. Just a little bit of time, you get on the box.
One of these days, I'll see you on the box.
All right, David, good job. Oh, and is it here or is it here?
Hera.
Okay, see?
Sounds like it's got an A.
Hera. All right, we're going green again. David Hera. All right. It's like Porsche or Porsche. Here or Hera. Ah. See? I'll remember it. Love this couple right here. Just met him yesterday. Awesome people. All right, back to this race, though. Jeff Hoffman, the one out front, Randy Manier trying to challenge him to the inside in his buggy. But Cole Mamer, will Cole Mamer get it together and get around Jeff Hoffman? And that's what Cole Mamer is going to need to do if he's going to be competitive on a national level. You can see Cole Mamer's yellow bumper right there indicating that he's the rookie driver in this pro class. Young Brock Dickerson having some issues out here in his pro light. Brock Dickerson getting it done like a pro, though, not even bringing out the local yellow. We were talking about Brock Hager earlier, how he is going to be the one to watch. Well, don't take your eyes off Brock Dickerson. He's pulling triple duty this weekend, racing the buggies, racing the modified carts, and now here he is racing a third cart today and getting his much-needed seat time and an extremely fast pro light out there in the number 23 car. Randy Minier to the inside of Cole Mamer, though, going into turn 4 on the inside line. Can Cole Mamer close the door on Randy Minier? Yes, he can. Cole Mamer back to his old fashion of being up front. Cole Mamer, although maybe new to pro light racing, he is not new to racing. And one would see that his skill is transferring over to the pro light class. Randy Minier still trying to get around Cole Mamer. Cole Mamer not giving him a lot of opportunity, though, opening the door, but doing a good job at keeping his car nice and fat. Jeff Hoffman, though, typical Jeff Hoffman fashion out here at the Lucas Oil Regionals Off-Road Series, checking out early. Cole Mamer now starting to get more pressure from Randy Minier to the outside. Goes Cole Mamer, Randy Minier to the inside. Cole loving that corner over there. And they come side by side over the ski jump into turn 3. Randy Minier to the inside. There's some clean racing going on right here. Randy Minier, the veteran, the adult veteran here, and young Cole Mamer, 15 years old, driving like a seasoned veteran pro right here. White flag for young Jeff Hoffman. Randy Minier to the inside of Cole Mamer. Can Cole Mamer get the position back from Randy Minier? Putting on an exciting show in second place. Even though they're not in the same class, they're still racing each other. And I know Cole Mamer, and you know Cole Mamer. He's competitive no matter what. All right. Wild Horse Pass, get loud and proud. The yellow cab, checkered flags flying for young Jeff Hoffman. Randy Minier, first of the pro buggies. Cole Mamer, second place in the pro light. And Jim Pierce in the Lothringer, number 20, pro light. And Jared Irwin will end up rounding off this field. And honorable mentions out there in a Fodrell Motorsports car that Danny Fodrell actually lent to this young man working for him right now. There he is, Rhino Anderson. Still a very respectable finish out there for his first time. We'll talk to the drivers when we come back. Main event must be present to win. Do you see a name on that one? Wow. All right, pull another one out of there. There was no name on that one. I was like, all right, let's see if he got the winner this time. Well, here, I don't know about that one. So, all right, let's see if we got a name this time for $100 right here. Patty York, where are you at? Where is Patty York? Patty York, $100. Come down here and show me that you're Patty. I'll put it right here. I'm handing it to Brian. He'll handle it from here, and we'll talk to the drivers coming up next. I've been calling Jim Price Jim Pierce all day, and I just got corrected on that, so my apologies. Oh, really? So also this Fan Fest, he said, who's your favorite driver? And guess who it was? Ken Benson of the SR1 class and Production 1000 class, brought to you by Dragonfire Racing. Him on top of me today. I love it. We're getting it done. We'll talk to the drivers. Come on up here, drivers. Let's get this Federal Motorsports podium filled up, and we'll talk to these kids over here in the Pro Lights and in the Pro Buggies. All right, and listen, you got to be present to win the 50-50. We're going to announce them after this last race coming up here. So, what's that? How much money is I haven't heard how much money there is yet, but it's not too late. Get on over there, and I'm the last call for the 50-50. So, last call for the 50-50 because I want to give away some money here. All right, Jim, I've been calling you Jim Pierce all day. My apologies. That's all right. I get most of them right. All right. Yeah, but I'm easy to correct. Just slap me in line and tell me who it is. Man, you're the old guy here in this crew, but man, you still look good out there. These kids, you just sit there and watch them go. You know, it happens out there. But hey, you're on the box again. You get to talk to me.
That's right. You know, and these guys are just amazing to watch. You know, it's just getting a little bit closer. One mistake today, one spin, and then got back in it a little bit, so it worked out well.
All right, very good. You got a list of sponsors here, including Lothringer. Let's hear about who got you here.
You bet. General Tires were great today. They were hooking up real well, and Colhane Racing Transmissions, Adam Wick Racing Engines. So, yep, working good. And I'd like to thank Lothringer again, Kevin Streety and Kent Lothringer. So they did a great job.
All right, Jim Price, everybody. I'm going to get out the way here, and I'm going to talk to this man right here, Cole Mamer. You know, no stranger to talking with me. It's awesome. You got to feel pretty good out here. It's a lot different from the modified carts, although I loved watching you in the modified carts, loved watching your winning streak. You're still out front in this. How do you feel stacking up in the national event right now?
I actually feel really good. I only have like 60 laps in the truck after that race, but me and my team, me and my dad and my brother, we've been working really hard in the truck just trying to get everything dialed, and I've been working a lot at the track and spotting for Cole. That really helped me out, looking for my lines through turn one and stuff like that. It's like a look what I need to do. But to be able to run up here with Jeff and that Pro Buggy and race clean, door-to-door action, there's really nothing better than that.
I was calling it like that. You and Randy Manier definitely putting on quite a show right there. And I was even called this, if I know Cole Mamer, he's still frustrated. May not be in his class, but he's still going to try to get around him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, after I started the second race, I screwed up the turn one, threw it in a little too hard, but I was just going for it in turn two. I was like, I don't even care anymore. I'm going for it. And then so Jeff got out in front of me. Then my dad at the mandatory was like, hey, that Pro Buggy's right there beating down your rear bumper. So I had to step it up a little bit, but he got it around me, and it was a great race. I can't thank the Keats family enough for all the help this weekend, and Atero Tires for hooking me up with tires. Tim for just handing me a check. That works out really good, too. And then
Tim with perfect timing, as usual.
Yeah, pretty much. He's tried to be photogenic or something, but it's all good. And Simpson, everyone for helping me get out here. Thank you. All you guys out here watching us race, watching me and Jeff throw down, and there's no better feeling than that.
Always flamboyant. Cole Mamer, everybody watch for this kid, too. A very promising career. Well, I tell you what, we can't take him out of the picture. He's been finishing consistently on the top of this. I used to talk with him in the modified carts, too, and he's on top today. Jeff Hoffman. Wow, man. Hey, you looked good out there today, nice and smooth. How are you feeling in the national level out here?
I'm actually feeling pretty good now that I got 2 wins in the same weekend, you know. So I should be pretty good out there. We're just trying to, try a whole bunch of different setups on the truck, get it ready for the whole national series, try to be the best one out there this year.
You look good out here. You know, you got Cole Mamer out here to keep you honest. You know, he's going to give you the same kind of competition that you're going to hear out here in the national level, so that gets your game pretty honed. Who gets your game done for you out here at the track, though?
I just got to give it up to my crew, Jimmy, Chris, Josh, all those guys putting in the hard work, get the truck best it can be.
All right. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to cut you off. That you were down there. How old are you?
Just turned 16.
Ah, that's Vince. I'm 16 years old. I'm driving a pro car. All right. Who else are we on? I interrupted you there. My apologies.
I just want to thank my parents, Mickey Thompson, Walker Evans, Fox, and just Tim for putting on this good series in the race, and just everybody that's behind me.
You are awesome, dude. Jeff Hoffman, everybody. First place finisher today in the Pro Light class, the big class that we got coming right here. That's right. Get in there, squeeze in. Let me get out the way. I don't want to photobomb or be photogenic or anything, even though I am losing a little weight and getting in shape. All right, there you go. Scott Hall over here getting our pictures. Thank you, thank you. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk to the Pro Buggies, my man Randy Manier. I think I got a 1, 2, 3 again. Randy Manier, Jared, and frickin' Rhino. A repeat of yesterday. Rhino's got to be pretty happy with this situation. All right, you know what your number you are, Randy. Bang, grab that one, Rhino. And here you go. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it a little different this time. We're gonna start right with you, Randy. I was talking with Cole Mamer there. You heard me talk to him. I knew once you were getting a wheel in on him, he was getting a little, frustrated, but still wanted to race with you.
Yeah, it was fun. No, perfectly clean, and they take a whole different line. So great.
The line into turn 3 though was the most spectacular one. You went to the inside, and he stayed on it. You stayed on it. That must have been pretty exciting.
The car sticks, and it was slippery at first, but then it started drying up, and if I pin it and just hold that inside, I can catch that inside dirt, and it stayed.
Well, very good. Do you race? I don't know if you race on the national level. Do you race here at the nationals when they come?
We raced 4 big ones last year and a handful the year before. It's just a hobby for us.
Okay, how about April? You're going to be racing here in April?
Probably not, no.
I would have loved to have seen that because you are pretty fast. I do get, watching you, and, they set the pace out here, so I can see that you're pretty fast. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my family and my lovely wife and Peter and Al.
All right, there you have it, Randy Manier. I'm going backwards this time. I started at the front. I usually go from the, but here you are again. You're on the podium again. Jared Irwin, and second place again.
Yep.
Yep, felt pretty good?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's getting better. We're getting faster, so it's just getting more seat time now.
What's in store for you? Are you going to race on a national level as well?
Not right now. We're still just getting the bugs worked out, getting drive time, and we'll see how it goes.
That's good. It definitely looks good. The car looks good. Just getting everything worked out. Is that right?
Yep.
Who got you here?
I'd like to thank ADS Racing Shocks, Method Wheels, Lucas Oil, my whole family for support and help in the pits and everything else, and all the people that help put the series together, all the people that come and support the series and sponsors.
Jared Irwin, very well said. Second place, Jared Irwin, everybody. And I know this man is happy to talk to me again. And where's his dad? I know he's pretty happy. Look. I knew if I asked for it, I'd get it. You got to be happy, man. You're working for Danny Fodrell right now. Fodrell, you are on the Fodrell Motorsports podium as we speak. You're in a car. He said, hey, man, go out there and race it and make me fast. I got to get the mic. How does it feel?
It feels great to come out here and race one of his cars.
Well, dude, you look good, too. I got to tell you, you drive the Buggy way better than you ever did a UTV.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to feel good. What's the most awesome thing about this Buggy?
I think it's open-wheeled and getting turning brake because you come the corner so fast and just hit it and it turns.
You know what? You are growing up so quickly. Look at this. He's already a seasoned racer. He's going to be telling me what he's going to be saying. You got some people to thank. Who do you got?
Danny Fodrell for sponsoring me a car. My dad, Donkey, Robbie, Donovan, ASCC for putting this on, and everyone helping me with the car.
I got a question for you. Your voice is getting a little deeper. What's going on there? You're getting older?
I'm not 4 anymore.
All right, good boy. Let me get out of the way. Skeet in, guys. Get a picture. My man Scott Hall, he's going to get a picture. Brian, scoot in. There you go. There you go. Yeah. DJ Real. Last race of the day coming up here. Stock full. Get that F-150 or Chevy Blazer out from the side of your house, put a cage in it, put a fuel cell in it, put the harnesses and window nuts in it, and come out here and race this class right here. Get a rule book, learn how to build it. You can build one of these trucks for well under $10,000 and be fairly competitive. In fact, the Bronco that's out there, the number 11 Bronco, I got to drive that truck. I built it in 1998, and it's still being raced out here. So if you want to get in to what we call grassroots racing, this is the way to do it right here in the stock full and stock mini class. And you'll see the stock fulls out front, but not a $10,000 truck right there. It's more like a $40,000 or $50,000 truck. Brian McCutcheon. Right next to him, Rich Ward, Greg Baum right behind him. Number 35, Jake Munns. The number 71 of Will Munns. Rich Ward in the 27, as we said. And Brian, I got him. And Scott Ledge in the number 34 truck. In the stock minis, quickly behind the stock fulls. 24, Alec Pierce. 47, Eric Richard. 32, Gary Zweifel. And 26, Arian Richards. And I also don't see Ryan Letcher on here, but I got to let you know. Ryan Letcher out there in the number 11 Munns Brothers Racing Bronco. And he's out here putting in some lap times. It's his first time racing this weekend. He did great yesterday, and we'll see if he can improve on his performance of yesterday in this race today. Ryan's brother's out here. Ryan's brother is out here. He is a boat racer extraordinaire, I understand it. So it's good to see his brother out here watching him race today for Munns Racing. All right, the Santan Ford F-150 chase truck. Jake Munns yesterday out front early. Can Jake Munns get back out front? And Will Munns, the current class champion right there in the number 71 red F-150. And Kevin Bartling out there in the number 7. I didn't get a chance to mention him. So let's see if we take the green flag. We're going to give away the 50-50 raffle money right after this. So if you've got your 50-50 ticket, you better stick around. The Santan Ford pace truck out the way. We're going green this time by the finish line. Brian McCutcheon and Rich Ward taking the green flag with the rest of the field following close behind. Brian McCutcheon out front early. Rich Ward in that. Both Kyle Green built machines out front. But Jake Munns keeping it steady for the Munns brother racing up in third place. But he's got his hands full with Greg Baum in that Dodge. And Will Munns rounding off the top 5. In the stock mini, a repeat of yesterday. Aaron Richards in that number 26. Rough Riders painted Ford Ranger. And followed up quickly by Dirty Little Secret, Kevin Bartling. And Alec Pierce in the top 3 of stock full. You can hear that number 34 of Scott Ledge. His Chevy nice and mean and lean out in the back straightaway. Ryan McCutcheon and the number 28 salmon-colored F-150. And Rich Ward getting a little squirrely. We'll see how that's shaping up here. Rich Ward seeming to go backwards. And now Jake Munns finds himself in second place, trying to reel in Brian McCutcheon. Greg Baum, top 3 in that number 81 Dodge truck down the back straightaway. Greg Baum suffering from a few gremlins this weekend. Can he put it together to talk to me on the box for today? Jake Munns over the ski jump this time, trying to reel in Brian McCutcheon. And the man of the stock mini, Aaron Richards in that 26 Ford Ranger. And it looks like we got a stalled truck out there. That's the Ford Ranger, number 31. I thought I saw on the side of his car, Tracy I don't have his name here on the slip. Or that could have been his co-rider. I didn't get a chance to meet him yesterday. They got him off the track without incident. Brian McCutcheon enjoying the clean air out front of this stock full. But Jake Munns, and now Will Munns has got around Greg Baum. Will Munns now, it's the Munns Brothers Racing, second and third respectively. And Kevin Bartling right behind Aaron Richards in that number 7 Ford Ranger. A Dirty Little Secrets Racing. Greg Baum in turn 3. Now he's going to have to check up. He's got to get around. Let's see if the number 47 of Scott Ledge has anything. Greg Baum taking the hard way around. Almost rolling the truck. Come on. All right. We'll bring out the mandatory caution this time around. The whole field will take the same. This is the competition yellow. Scott Ledge not sounding too healthy. Greg Baum with a very uncharacteristic slip up there in turn 3. And Alec Pierce, number 24, taking the competition yellow. Let's bunch him up. And we can bunch him up before we get back to the number 11 Bronco. Rounding off this field. So here you have it. Set up for battle right here. Brian McCutcheon out front, the number 28 salmon covered F-150 right there, built by Kyle Green. And Jake Munns in the number 35 F-150, and Will Munns, his brother, the current reigning class champion in the 71 Ford F-150. Can Munns Brothers Racing get it together and get around Brian McCutcheon, or will Brian McCutcheon remain on top of the box? Somebody's got a little engine out there. I do believe that's the number 34 of Scott Ledge. The Santan 150 pace truck pulling off at this time. Wild Horse Pass, one more time. Last race of the day. Is it going to be Brian McCutcheon on the restart? All trucks cleanly through turn 1. Jake Munns, number 35 in second place, trying to reel in a hard-charging Brian McCutcheon. Will Munns right behind his brother, willing to take advantage of any mistake made by either drivers. Brian McCutcheon now out of turn 3. I heard something clink. We'll have to see what that is. Jake and Will Munns now coming into turn 4. And Brian McCutcheon one more time, making it look all too easy out front of this stock full class. And remember, don't go anywhere. The 50-50 raffle, I'm going to announce the winners as soon as this race is over. I'm going to announce the winners before I talk to the drivers, so get your tickets ready. You must be present to win. All right. A younger brother, Will Munns, now inheriting second place. And Greg Baum all the way back up to fourth now after his mistake in turn 3. Thanks to the mandatory yellow or the competition yellow. But this time around, the man of the hour, he led it from wire to wire. The white flag flying for Brian McCutcheon. And the rest of the field, Will Munns, Jake Munns, and Greg Baum will take it. And Scott Ledge there in that Chevy, the lone Chevy out there. Kevin Bartling in the number 7 trying to get it done to Aaron Richards, but Aaron Richards, I think, is just too far away. If Aaron Richards doesn't make a mistake, he'll be on top of the podium again today. But right now, getting ready to come around with just one more turn to navigate. He will be taking the yellow cab checkered flag. Number 28, Brian McCutcheon, your winner of the stock full class. Will Munns, number 71, the champ, in second place. And Jake Munns will round off the top 3 in today's day of racing. And coming around once again to take the yellow cab checkered flag in the mini stock, Aaron Richards in the number 26 Rough Riders, Ford Ranger at number 7. In second place, Kevin Bartling from Dirty Little Secrets Racing. One more push, all right. I will definitely do that. I love it. We're going to, hey, everybody, before you leave, get over here. We got to give away some 50-50 money. Also, get these shirts because while people are walking out the door, they're going to go quickly. So get over here and get the Lucas Oil Regional Off-Road Series shirts right there. I love the gray ones. I love the blue ones. The gray ones got Brock Hager on it. Yeah, Brock Hager. And Corey Weller. I guess you could say they're the poster child, and they get them over there. The schedule's actually on the shirt, which I actually think was a fabulous idea, and we're giving away some money, and we're giving away an MTX box right now. So get your tickets out. Get your tickets out. Get your tickets out. Who wants some money? Let me hear you scream. I don't know. Who wants some money? All right. Well, I guess you guys, as much as I pushed it, I guess you guys, not a lot of people bought it here, so there was only about $100 raised for the 50-50, but that's all right. We'll take it. Definitely helps out the racers that have been injured. I'm going to let this little girl right here pick it. This little girl. I'm going to let her win. And you guys better make some money. Hey, money. What's your name?
Susanna.
How you feel down there, Richard?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what. Come on over here, Spider-Man. I want to give away the MTX Terminator box now. You don't want to give it away? Are you sure? Are you sure? All right, here, grab one in there for me. If you don't want to do it, I'll let you do it. You didn't cheat, did you? Yeah, of course you did. All right. Wow, it's actually pretty close to the number we just pulled. So, dude, 1, 5, 6. And there is a name on the back. He said Dennis Bexler. Dennis, are you serious? Let me see this ticket. That's all right. 659-416. You are the winner of the MTX Terminator box. My friend Brian's going to come bring it over here. That's going to do it for the 50-50 raffle, unless we got anything else to give away. All right, that's going to do it right there. We're going to talk to the drivers of this stock full and stock mini class. Don't go anywhere. All right, man. What do you guys and girls think about this stock full class? Let me hear you get loud. Come on. Man, you guys are definitely a staple in this stock full class. You're looking good out there. Rough day. Had to play catch up there at the end there, but here you are on the podium.
Yeah, had to chase a few gremlins from yesterday and got it out there. Got it running pretty good. Still need to do a couple things to get it really tip-top.
Well, Jake Munns, you definitely looked awesome out there. You got a list of people here. I know them. You love them. We all love them. Who do you got to think out there?
I think Mom and Dad, Fifi and Duff, Will, Matt, everybody that comes out, ASCC, Greg at Raceline Wheels. I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody, but they know who they are.
No, they do know they are. Jake Munns, everybody, third place. He's definitely a staple out here in the stock full class. And this man, the current reigning champ of this class, he had to work today, man. You were out there going to work, son.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. I had all these fast guys in front of me and started in the back, so we had some work ahead of us, but we did not too bad to get second and third on the podium, and third yesterday. It was a pretty good weekend.
Hey, you know what? For the first time out, shaking down the trucks out here the first time this year, you guys look pretty good. You've been on the podium both days. I think that is something to be pretty proud of.
Yeah, we are. We got a little bit more tuning to do, but, that's what the rest of the year is for.
Hey, you're talking to me, man. So just like your brother, you know who you got to thank.
Mom, Dad, the whole family, Fifi and Duff, Matt, crew chief Matt, all the friends and family that come out here, everybody who helps put the sport on, all the sponsors, Tim and Lori, and the announcers.
That's this guy. I love these boys right here. Well, I'll tell you what, second place sounds pretty good, but man, right now, the man, the myth, the legend, all weekend, first place, you've got a big target now on your back, Brian McCutcheon. You know that. I mean, first place, but that's right. You clap your hands. That's right. He deserved it. He earned it. Man, you're just on top of the box all weekend. Must feel pretty good.
Yeah, it feels real good to be out here. Hurt my back in qualifying because I lawn darted it down there. So
you sure that's not an old man thing?
Oh, it's an old man thing. Trust me. Yeah, so I took my shocks over to ADS, and man, I was pretty much matted. So I got a little more tuning there. I think we'll be good. Just like to thank him, man. He hooked me up. That guy is phenomenal. My truck was junk, and he just made it better. So
all right, Brian Turner, is that who you're talking about over there?
Yeah, Brian over at ADS. He made it go, and I think if he's around and saw that, he'll probably make it a little bit better because it's close, but needs to be going a little bit more.
Well, right on. You got a beautiful truck out there. I got one of my friends actually out here asking about a Tim Menzies. What do you got going on here? Who do you want to thank?
I want to definitely thank him again, ADS, Spadrel, Kyle Green, his wife, Party Cooler Cups, my spotter, my best bud, Barry, and everybody that comes out. It's awesome, man. It's going to be a good year. I'm here. New sheriff in town. Right here, baby. We're going to do it.
All right. Those are some big words, but he earned it. He can talk it. I'm going to get out the way. Hey, if you talk the talk and you can walk the walk, well then, dude, you got it. Skis in there. Wow. All right, that's the way it is. A very competitive class of stock full. Trust me, I've been out there with them. All right, bring it up to the podium, to the Federal Motorsports podium this time. We're going to bring up the stock minis, and we're going to call it a day, the first weekend. Aaron Richards, come on, man. Kevin, it's your guys' turn now to be up here on the Federal Motorsports podium. And let's see if we can get your trophies over here. Last ones of the day. I guess I got to earn my money today. No, Rich Ward, I just heard that he had a broken axle in the Kyle Green Bronco. Let's see, just grab one. I can't see what they are. Oops. All right. Yep. And that means yours. All right, let's start down here. Alec Pierce, man. Hey, every race team needs to practice that. When I say Riley Pierce, Alec Pierce, that's the way it should be right there, man. New color on the truck today. Podium both days. Not a bad way to start off the 2015 racing season.
No, not too bad at all. I'm hoping for a second or at least a first, but I'll take what I can get.
Man, Aaron Richards is hard to beat. I mean, the first time I really started seeing him was down in Tucson, and you know what I mean? He's got this grassroots racing down pat.
Yeah, he's fast. And
he's fast.
Right behind him.
Well, who do you want to thank out here today?
Thank my family, friends for coming out, supporting us, everyone who supports the sport, Tier 1 Contracting, Orion Rodriguez Racing for helping me out, and everyone else.
All right, Alec Pierce, everybody, with your third place in stock mini. I mean, it just sounds like you're a rock star now. I mean, I'm jealous of that. All right, I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, Kevin Barling, you're no stranger to this at all. Dirty Little Secrets helping you get out here. Second place today. What is it with this Aaron Richards guy, man? He just gets out in front, and he's just hard to reel in.
I think we're going to have to upgrade our motor to a 3-liter, and that's what he's running. So I think he's got a little more ponies under the hood and pulling on me a little bit.
Well, you know, that happens. I'll tell you something about that 3-liter. We had one in my Ford Ranger once because we were running Class 7S in the desert. We got that thing up to 310, and that thing, 310 degrees, it's still in the truck today, so it's a tough engine.
Yeah, we did good. We qualified number 1. We were running good this morning, and he just got around us, and we couldn't reel him back in. So his truck's dialed and running good.
You know what he reminds me of, though? Just like I said, just a good backstreet, good old boy racer right there.
Yep, we'll race him any day of the week. That's good.
All right, good little call there. Who got you here on the podium?
My whole crew, the Bartlings, my mom and dad cooking for everybody, my nieces, Shawnee and Kelly, and Dirty Little Secret Racing Gear.
All right, perfectly said. Second place, Kevin Bartley and everybody. Aaron Richards, man. You know, if you're showing up at this class now, I'm just going to get used to talking to you on the box because I love it. Oh, look at that, man. Matt, I'm not trying to jinx you, dude. You know, I don't think I can jinx you. You got a lot of skill here in this class, and you get it done.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, cool. Well, from the perspective out here, though, did you have to fight for it today at all, or did you just get out there and just not look back?
Yeah, it was pretty tough defending, and that track was a whole lot different than yesterday. So,
tackier, slippier, what were we looking at?
Yeah, a little of both. That blue group's kind of a little different from any stocks.
It'll bite you, especially in turn 3 if you're not careful. It'll turtle you real quick. Well, you're on top of the box again. Who got you here?
Allied Motorsports, Arizona Auto Parts, General Tire, Fodder Motorsports, all them good guys. Thanks, Tim, putting this thing on.
That's an awesome way. You know, you just reminded me. Did you ever come out here and do the tough truck competition when it was on the other side? Did you come out here?
No, I didn't.
It's just kind of like one of those flashbacks or something. Okay, no. Hey, Aaron Richards, everybody, you're number 1 out here. You guys scoot together. Let me get out of the way. I'm only going to ask this one more time. Tim Jones, are we good to go? Everything's done. My name's DJ Adrenaline. You know me as Mark Wright. You guys know me. I love you. Munzes, thank you for everything wherever you guys are at. I love every single one of you. I love all of you guys. I'm glad that you make me your voice. Lance Root over there at SS. My man Jimmy D at Soul Bikes. Mark over here at MTX. Lori, Marnie, everybody out here. All the people on the track. Thank you. I'm saying good night.